Bizarro! Hey, did you get your installation to work, buddy? Ah, that is good to hear. 2 gigabytes left on the world update. Well, that should be doable, shouldn't it? Excellent, excellent. Good to hear, buddy. Good to hear. Leggy Streamer! You're sick at home! Oh, sorry to hear that, my friend. Good vibes to you, buddy. Good vibes. There you go. Nothing serious, I hope. Nothing serious. Elron, good to see you, buddy. Nothing serious indeed. That's good to hear. That is good to hear. No corona. Good, good, good. And Bizarro, you are quite welcome. That is what the Discord channel and the forums are for. So, it is Drunk Simming. Hiya, buddy. Yeah, I can imagine that there, Leggy Streamer, but then again, I can also imagine they don't want to make any mistakes and make sure that everything goes fine, so yeah. We'll mostly be autopilot and lurking today, don't worry, don't worry. AJ, good to see you, buddy. We'll be in and out of streams today. Delivery and guests expected. I know what you mean, my friend. I know what you mean. Well, hope all works out, my friend. Hope all works out. Flight Simulator 2020 crashed to desktop today, flying a few times after the update. Really? Haven't had anything yet. Did a few test flights. Looking good so far. But yeah, go check out. Make sure everything is really good in your community folder. That is important. Goedemiddag, Diederik. Hello, hello, hello. How is South Africa doing today, buddy? Wait, what? Exactly. Wait, what? All right, my friends. 1 minute to go. Yeah, so you basically got your bases covered already, Elron. Community folder empty. Yeah. Fun fact though, I did not uninstall anything in my community folder. It worked good so far. I'm not jinxing it. I'm not jinxing it. I'm not jinxing it. Dog's breath. How are you doing, buddy? Here we go! Hi everyone, Shoni from Shoni Gaming here. Good to see you all. Italian Yank fan, good to have you, buddy. How is New York doing today? Hope all is well, my friend. And yeah, it is good to see you all. Had problems with updating Windows 11, so I had to roll it back. To be honest, I was kind of surprised that you actually installed Windows 11 already. I'm waiting for the official release, so yeah. And then still waiting a little bit more. Chaz, good to see you, buddy. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Chaz TV in the house, guys. Jamel lurking from work as well. How are you doing? Doing great in New York. That is good to hear there, Italian Yank fan. I am sorry that I had to cancel last Friday. Yeah. Life happened, unfortunately. Sometimes that happens, but hey, it is. We are back, little Jimmy Mac. Good to see you, buddy. Afternoon. How are you doing? So yeah, it is. I'm glad we're back, and I'm glad we're super lurking. What is super lurking? I'm intrigued. But yeah, it's as I said, it is good to be back. It is good to fly again. Yes, we are finally going to continue our flights that we were supposed to do last week, but yeah, of course I crashed, so we had to redo that. We had to redo the flights. We had to do the flight of shame. Why is my Ubisoft starting up? I have no clues. Knock it off. Anyway, it's I never went anywhere really, but yeah, you know, it is good to be back indeed, my friend. It is good to be back, Dog's Breath, indeed, and it's good to have you guys back and gals back as well. So yeah, what happened? Of course, last week, yeah, unfortunately, Diederik, you cannot do the route thing today because the airport that we're going to is neither recognized by SimToolkit nor by Navigraph. But I'll give you the route. It is exactly the route. Today is, let me see, that is Foxtrot Tango Tango India to VOR Alpha. That is that, and then let me see, and then it is a really easy flight. All right, there we go. That should be the one. That should be the flight for today. It is really easy, 2.5 hours flying. So yeah, no more crash and burn flights of shame. Please don't. No. No, once is more than enough. So yeah, once is more than enough. But it is Foxtrot Tango Tango India to VOR Alpha Echo, and then onwards towards Foxtrot Tango Alpha Juliet. So yeah, just downloading World Update 6. Good luck with that. In my case, it went fine. Fire Sandy, good to see you as well. No problem there, Diederik. Yeah, so in my case, it went kind of fine. Yeah, World Update 6 landed yesterday. That was really, really great news. And let's switch over immediately to that information. No, switch back. Let's do the boop again. Yes, there we are. And here we go. The release was yesterday, of course, and yeah, there were a few cool things actually. I like it. The update is good. Yeah, for now, I can't complain. I mean, several crashes have been fixed across the title. That's an ongoing thing, I'm thinking. So yeah, but the most important thing is, of course, let me see. Where is it? Applying default mouse fish. This is a very important one as well, by the way. The title can now be launched in safe mode. That is actually pretty cool. Apparently the Xbox app is now required, also on PC. It is required. I always had it. So yeah, I always had it anyway, so yeah. But, of course, the thing that is the most important thing is this one right here. Off-screen terrain pre-caching right there. Yes, my friends, we can now finally get rid of the pop-ins that were happening with World Update 5. Or Sim Update 5 actually, they removed that option, or they actually lowered it quite a lot to improve frame rates for the Xbox. However, we as PC users started to experience pop-ins and stuff like that. That has been, yeah, the old lightning graphics at the start point. Odd lightning graphics at the start point. Oh, really? Right now? interesting. There are a few things going on in the sim as well. There is a night light setting which is not working correctly. So let's get back. I'll show you. No, come on. No, don't stop it. Don't stop me now. General options. There we go. Well, first of all, as I said, and it's one of the very few times you can actually see all my settings. But yeah, it is what is really important here. I'm setting this to Ultra, by the way. Apply and save. Terrain level of, off-screen terrain pre-caching. So, Thunderbird, yeah, it's still ongoing. It is still ongoing. Africa. It throws you for a loop. Africa throws you for a loop. But yeah, okay, guys. Off-screen terrain pre-caching. If you set this to high or ultra, the pop-ins should be lower, a lot lower actually. So yeah, make sure you do that. And what was the other option? There was a. Let me see. Global rendering quality. No, terrain level of detail. Objects level of detail. I have to see, make sure that, let me see, what was it that Ewald told us? No, lounge, there it is. Ewald has, there is a problem with night lighting, and apparently, if you set it back to, let me look this up. Rendering scale. So if you set the rendering scale, and where is that? Where can I find that? Should be here. Oh, here, rendering scaling to 100% in this case. So if this is above 100%, the night lighting will not show up correctly. So that is important. Set the rendering scale to 100 and you should be fine in theory, and do not experience the bug. So keep that in mind, my friends. Well, of course, they did a lot of things. Actually, of course, they also added elevation data for Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. Updated aerial imagery for Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. The maximum photogrammetry draw distance has been further increased, which means that it should look better in the distance. So high photogrammetry cities in towns, like towns for instance, should look a lot better. Fingers crossed. Haven't tested that yet, but I've seen pictures from, for instance, Jamal, which looks really good. So yeah, keep those pics coming, guys, in the Discord channel. I really love that, and I really love to see that as well. So yeah, that is cool. Chinari, how big is the new update? The new update is about 5 gigabytes download. So that is, I think it's 5 and 5. 5 gigabytes of download and 5 gigabytes of the World Update 6 itself. However, last night I did a complete update and I went up to 25 gigabytes. Hey, well, there he is. I just told everyone how to fix the night light issue right now, as you showed. Set this rendering scale to 100. There you go. Okay, maybe no flaming flamingos tonight. Yeah, oh good lord, I really did start something, didn't I? Yeah, the flaming flamingos. Oh my. But other than that, my friends, yeah, it kind of looks good actually so far. I have not had any horrible complaints or seen anything truly bad happen like it did with Sim Update 5. That's a good thing. That's actually a very good thing. So fingers crossed that will keep up. And yeah, of course, there would have been a live Q&A dev. EDDS is a gem for Microsoft Flight Simulators. It is true. That is true. But yeah, not on par with. Yeah, but still, it's basically it is. It's really. I mean, Orbix is of course they are specialized in sceneries and stuff like that. So they should set the bar high, you know. They should set the bar high. But then again, that's payware for you. So yeah, you know, that's why you fork out money for it, to make it look even better than that. In my opinion, you know, it's yeah. Of course, there was supposed to be a live developer Q&A, which I was really looking forward to, because of course there was the let's face it, the Sim Update 5 debacle. Of course, the Xbox release went pretty okay, but you know, on the other hand, there was the thing with the PC, the dropped graphics, which was a pain. The crashes, which were a pain, let's face it. So yeah, there were few things they could have explained there, and I was looking forward to that. Unfortunately, due to an unexpected out of office of one of the members of the dev stream, yeah, it has to be postponed. So it will be happening soon. Hashtag soon, I'm guessing. And as Ewald also stated, the Junker U52 should be released tomorrow. However, it has been postponed. Yeah, it has been postponed with for a few weeks in order to polish the few remaining bugs that are present in the aircraft. In my opinion, I think that's a good thing. I mean, I'd rather like it that they postpone a plane like this, or a patch like something, a patch of anything actually, than that they release something that they know will cause even more bugs and even more problems. But that's my opinion, you know. It's done when it's done, basically. It's done when it's done. And they can better fix things now and have all the hate over them for a bug plane. Well, exactly that. Exactly that. Because, yeah, I mean, if there are problems right now, it would be very wise to have the developer team actually stop the bugs from World Update 6 that were introduced, then basically, you know, give us another plane that doesn't work properly, as well as the bugs that we have right now. It would basically be pouring more oil on a dumpster fire. Let's not do that. I mean, they've learned apparently. So yeah, and right now I have to say, fingers crossed, it is looking good. The sim update, the world update, kind of worked. Yeah, it kind of worked. There were a few little things here and there, but those will probably be fixed within days. So let's keep our fingers crossed that that many people will now start to enjoy better graphics in Germany, Switzerland, and Austria, of course. And let's face it, I mean, don't get me wrong, we have flown over Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, and it looked good. In my opinion, it really did look good. But yeah, it could use, in certain places, especially in the Alps, it could use a little bit of love here and there. So I'm glad that came finally, and yeah, my Alpine flights will be coming soon. So yeah, it's man, I'm really looking forward to that, and I hope you guys are as well. I really do. So yeah, all right, my friends. Well, what are we going to do today? Boop. This is what we're going to do today. We are going to continue our flight in Chad. No Germany, no Switzerland, no Austria. Yep, we're still in Africa, basically, and we are trying to get back towards Libya right there. We are currently heading up towards Libya. Coming Friday, we should be in this area right here, where we should be landing. We are landing on a military airport. Oh, Shoni, are you landing on a military airport? Yes, we are. I have talked with the Chad government, and they graciously accepted that we could land again on a military airport. We did so in Syria, which went fine. And yeah, it looks quite moist. It does look quite moist there, Aussie Gamer. It really does. But yeah, we are moving back up towards Libya. And from next week on, we should be flying back towards the Mediterranean as well, and then moving on towards the western part of Africa. So right now, this week will be all in trying to leave Africa and trying to leave Chad, actually. Trying to leave Chad, not Africa, but Chad. And it's pretty hard because there aren't that many airports right there that we can land. There aren't that many airports. So let's switch over, my friends. And we are there again. Let's go back to the, well, apply and save. There we go. World map. There's the world map. And let's, there we go. Chatty. Yeah, we are very chatty indeed, Jamel. The problem with the Class 172 comms channel referred to matching each other is still here. That is a problem. Yeah, unfortunately, but it is on the list. It is on the list. So yeah, Quirt, good to see you, buddy. Hope you are doing well. Hope you're having coffee. Now today we are starting out in Chad right here. on the airport in the middle of nowhere. Where is everyone? Am I in the right spot? Yes, I should be. Yep, thunder in the mountains. There we are. Oh, by the way, guys, make sure you're on the North European server again. If you were with me on the last time on the South US server, I am currently on the North European server again. Alright, let's head over to the cockpit. Let's start up this puppy, shall we? Let's turn on the avionics right there. You can all see what I'm doing. There we are. Alright, we are going to switch on the engine. No, first of all, I'm going to give it a little bit of leaning mixture and a little bit of throttle. You're at the end of the runway. Good to hear. Hey, there's Emeka. Good to see you, buddy. Hello. All right. Let's start up the engine. Clear prop. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, there it is. We are turning on the avionics right there. Lights. There we go. Lights. Let's make sure that the the magnetos are doing good. No. Stupid. Yeah. There we go. I made a boo-boo. Yeah. It worked. There we go. Avionics. Alright. Magneto 1 just dropped. Heading back up. 2. Drop. Leveling out. Yep. There we go. That's fine. Alright. Magnetos are good. Let's set the... let me see. Let's set the... VFD options right there. Wind option 3. Yep, no wind data. No surprise there. Too early to be an idiot. Trust me, it's never too early to be an idiot. I know, right? I know. Never too early to be an idiot. All right, we are setting the VFR code right there, and yes, I'm proud of being an idiot. Yes, I am. Alright, we have... Oh, which is really cool, by the way. This is the updated NXI version. Which means, now if I set, for instance, the map, and I go to, let me see, layout, inset map, right there. I will zoom that out. This is really cool. Look at this, my friends. Look at this. I'm switching it back. And let's see. Next red. We have the weather right there. Yes, it is working. Terrain, topo, which is working as well. But we also have weather. Yay! Alpha 1, good to see you, buddy. Some people wake up as idiots. Just happened. And there you have my entire story in a nutshell. No, this is me in a nutshell. No, okay. This is, yeah, it's... yeah. Sorry. Let me see. Let's zoom out this right here. The flight is excessively simple today, my friends. It really is. Also, of course, it is right there as well. No, terrain off. And next red. Yay, we have weather right there. Is it a heated mic you got, Shoni? A heated mic? What do you mean by that? I am intrigued, though. I am intrigued. All right. We have that one right there. Engine still not working, but that's fine. But yeah, we are getting a lot more detail. If you now, it's glowing red. It is. Yeah. Oh, here. Yeah. Yeah. It is. It is. I know. It's on fire. It's. By the way, guys, we now have also decluttering settings and stuff like that. This is actually pretty cool. New menu. Let me see. Is that currently detail 3? There are. Oh, hang on. Now we can. Let's see. Traffic, weather. So we can set the next rad to 1,000 nautical miles or more, which is really cool. We can set traffic to certain ranges, and we can make filters for this as well. This is really cool. And what we also now have is we can actually set all the ranges for airports and stuff like that, and we have a declutter option as well. So this is actually really nice. It is coming along quite nicely. Alright, I have set the airport right there. I'm going to set the flight director on as always, setting the heading on right there. I am going to set the heading towards, you know what, let's switch that over to, let's see, we are heading to 153 when we take off. Heading 153 when we take off, so that is right. Oh, actually, that's not 153. Heading, am I saying this correctly? Oh, bearing 74. Sorry, bearing 74. There we go. Bizarro, thank you very much for that sub. I really appreciate that, buddy. That is very generous of you. Thank you. That is very generous of you. I really appreciate that. So yeah, bearing 74, sorry, bearing 74, 153 was actually the range of nautical miles that we are flying. Dumb. Yeah, that is what we're doing. So let's set the, we've got the heading set right there. We are going to set the flight level change right there to 74. There we, hello, work with me. Why is this not working? Come on. There we go. Takes a little while, but we're getting there. Nope. Too much. Take it down. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Don't touch it. And the flight level today is maximum of 5,000 feet. Yes, 5,000 feet. That is what we're keeping at. So, yep, there we go. All right, my friends. I think that should be it. Now, let's do a pushback. Start pushback. Now, this may be a little weird, because actually the new pushback tool, what you see here, now has voice options as well. Not sure if you can turn those off, but apparently not. Let's see how it works. It is really cool, Emeka. It is a very good tool. It's free. You can get that from FlightSim.2, and it's integrated fully into your bar right there, and it's so nice. It works so good. But where is it going? You know what? I am going to push it back already. That's fine. There we go. Adding a royalty-free music to my stream. I have to be honest, Aussie gamer, but the thing is that, yeah, hydrate, I say hydrate. Oh, sorry, you're right. I have been thinking about it, and yeah, I'm not sure yet. I'm going to discuss this with the mods and see what we can do about that. But yeah, he says hydrate. Yeah, exactly. All right, good enough for me. Stop the pushback. Put the parking brake on, just in case, you know me. Now let's make sure this dude here gets out of the way before we crush him. And I don't want to crush him. Alright, here we go. Epidemic Sound, yeah, exactly. Fun fact, actually, Epidemic Sound, we are actually subscribed to Epidemic Sound. So yeah, I'm actually subscribed to Epidemic Sound. Alright, my friends, here we go. Hydrate, I say. I did the hydrate. I really did. I took a sip. Another hydrate right there. A double hydrate. Alright, my friends. Let's get moving and grooving. Let's get out of Dodge. Let's get out of Dodge, shall we? Alright. Heading back towards Italian Yangfan, because I'm guessing he is lined up correctly. Make sure we don't go too fast. That was a freebie. Indeed it was. Sometimes you have to have a freebie in life. You know, you have to have a freebie in life. Oh, let me remind me that Settings. Dashboard. Whoa. Shoni, don't do several things at the same time. You're not a woman. You cannot. I can't multitask. I suck at that. All right. Slow down, slow down. Pro pilot, right there. Exactly. Yep. I'm going to circle around, buddy. Yes, I will not crash you. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. There we go. Lining up. Lining up. Lining up. Line up, baby. Come on, line up. There we are. All right, my friends. Come on in, my friends. Come on in. Yes. Bring it in. Bring it in. Make sure to set your flaps correctly. Make sure to do all these things. And once we take off, my friends, circle around, because then we need to make our heading to 74074. That is where we're heading. Dog's Breath, come along. Elron, I think you're there as well. Yes, you're coming up as well. All right. Let's see everyone right there lining up. There they are. How cool is that? How are the piggies today? They're excellent, actually. It is warm in the Netherlands, and pigs can guinea pigs are really they're not really good with hot weather, but yeah, they're doing fine. They're doing absolutely fine. All right, let's get this show on the road, my friends. Hi ho, Silver, away! There we go. And they're off. They're out of the gate. They're moving up. They're moving up. They're moving up. Heading up towards 40, 40, 40, 50, 50, 50, 60, 60, 60. Nearly, nearly, nearly. Yep, there we go. There we go. We are moving up in the air. Yep, 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 yep. All right, that's kind of weird. Anyway, Shoni, stop doing that. And we are moving and grooving. Yes! Fly, baby, fly, my pretty fly. I'm melting. All right, let's make that turn. We are going to, well, that's a bit, yeah, that's a bit much perhaps. Oh, you know what also helps? Set the altimeter right. Press B. Yeah, press B. Alright, we are moving away from Ati, and we are now headed towards Am Djarass Airport. Am Djarass lying about 2.5 hours flight to the northeast actually. We're heading close to the border with Sudan again, funnily enough. Moving and grooving. Well, actually, we do have positive lift, so let's get that up as well. We are making, yeah, we're gaining speed nicely. Ati, right down there to the right of us, below us, and there we are. Hello, Stealth Wolf. Good to see you, buddy. Now let's get this puppy up to about 4,000 feet. Should be more than enough. And between 4,000 and 5,000 feet, actually, we need to, our cruise levels should be at 5,000 feet, because we are slowly climbing back up towards Sudan. And basically, funnily enough, Chad kind of lies in a bowl. So yeah, downloading the update, then I'll jump in, hopefully. Yes, we would love to have you here, my friend. We really, really would. Auctioneer taking off, exactly. I knew you'd clip that. I knew you'd clip that. I've got my eye on you. I do. Only it doesn't want to update for me. Stealth Wolf. Install the Xbox app. You have to have the Xbox app these days. That is important. I think you close the Microsoft Store, then you open up the Xbox app, then close the Xbox app again, and then open up the Microsoft Store, and the update should appear. I think that Bizarro had the same thing this morning, and he actually solved it. So yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, the thing is, I really don't like the Xbox app that much. I don't think it is that that good in comparison to. Yeah, it's not overly complicated at all. It's just the one-time thing. Fun fact, actually, I don't have the Xbox app running right now. You just have to have it installed. I don't know why, but yeah, it is. I don't know why. But here we are. Here we are. Still in thunder, still in lightning. So yes, we are moving and grooving. We got with us today Simplays, Italian Yang fan, AJ Rawlings, Dog's Breath. We have Bizarro, Elron McBong. We have Diederik and Abold. Good to see you again. Glad you're flying along, buddy. It's nice to have you here. It is truly nice to have you here, and glad you are enjoying GA, my friend. Glad you are enjoying this crazy, idiotic flight. For everyone who is new and is flying along, Abold, for instance, he has been flying along since last week. I'm always wondering, you know, you've seen this flight do, and yeah, okay, now it's no problem. So autopilot it is. That is fine. But the thing is, you've seen me do this flight. You know we are here for 5 years. 5 years, my friends. Why are you guys flying along? It is amazing to me. Kids are back in school. Good to hear there, Fire Sandy. Good to hear there. That is awesome that you're there as well. You have to open the Microsoft Store, close it, open the Xbox app, close the Xbox app, open the Microsoft Store again, and the download should be available. So yeah, that's the way. I like it. Kershi and the Sunshine Dad. Yes. So it's interesting altitude. It is. Where are you? Right now we are at 2,200 feet, so that's kind of okay. I like how someone found that out too. Yeah, that must have been a lot of clicking, you know, like, oh hey, it worked! Look at that! It's amazing! 99,000 feet! Really? You're at 99,000? I'm at 99,000 feet? No, that couldn't be right. You set your altitude to 99,000 feet. I did? Ah! Yeah, there! That is strange! You mean right there? The fun fact, if you look... That must be a bug. Because if you look at it right there, it's fine. So I'm not sure what is going on. Yeah, it's only outside view. And the thing is, as you guys can see right there, this is also... Let me boop that, by the way. This is also a problem. Still, it doesn't give me the correct... in this case, it just sticks at VOR instead of GPS. And I don't know how to set it back to VOR. I don't know. I have no clue. So, yeah. I'm struggling for speed. Too much fuel, maybe. That could be it. Yeah. That could be it. By the way, you may have noticed I did not tank a full tank of gas. I did not take a full tank of gas. This 60% should be enough for my flight, but it could be interesting. So yeah, I thought let's make things interesting today. We haven't crashed in a while, haven't we? Yeah. Tears in my coffee. Tears in my coffee. Should be, exactly. Famous last words. Should be. Yeah, and I'm off course again. Already. Here we go. Oh god, I'm such a doofus. I'm such a horrendous doofus. Numpty, that I will allow a numpty. Definitely. Yeah, I will allow a numpty. Forgot the flaps, numpty. Exactly. In theory, continues to die. Yeah, exactly. I should have a death counter, you know, somewhere. You know, how many deaths this flight? 4. So, yeah. Me too, had to click follow GPS instead of nav. Yeah, it is really weird. But yeah, I should have a death counter. I mean, how many guys out there or gals flying actually have a death counter on their Microsoft Flight Simulator? That makes no sense. Well, in my case, it kind of does, actually. It kind of does. Okay, my friends. Well, we are, as I said, moving and grooving. We are heading up now to 3,000 feet. Eventually, the climb should start at about the VOR. So for this leg, we are now currently flying Let me see, 153 nautical miles. Beyond that, it should be good. So yeah, beyond that, it should be good. In theory, let me see, girl power, hashtag, indeed. Oh my god, they still didn't put my status on sick. Well played there. Yeah, well played. Yeah. Fabio has a bean counter. A bean counter? What's a bean counter? As he eats beans or stuff like that? What does he do with that? Thinking why is this thing going the other direction but don't have sophisticated G1000? Yeah, exactly. He has a banned word. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. He has to eat nasty jelly beans. Oh, good lord. I'm so glad I just stuck with coffee. Yeah. There you go. There you go. I redeemed the hydrate. There you go. Is the banned word bean? Yeah, I'm wondering about the banned word. Then again, we are family friendly, so it may not be possible to do that here. We are family friendly. I have no clue how I turned out to be family friendly. If anyone knows me in person, I curse a lot. Actually, I curse quite a lot. Actually, not in a bad way, you know, but more like in a. Yeah, it's yeah. Being Scottish, I can't be family friendly. Yeah. Booger flavor. Yeah. Yeah. That's not good. Those are the Harry Potter jelly beans kind of thing, basically. Yeah. No, he has a word ban redeem where you choose a word that he can't say. Yesterday it was nuts. I said it. Yeah, beans with weird and gross flavors. Oh, good lord. That is hilarious. That is indeed hilarious. So, basically, the chat chooses the word, and if he says that word, it has to be jelly beans. It has to be nasty jelly beans. Oh, that is funny. That is funny. He's such a fun dude. He is such a fun dude. So, yeah. Anywhere but yesterday it was not. 8 beans. Oh, good lord. 8 beans. Beans like sour milk, dog food, bark, dishwasher water. Wow. So it's basically those Bertie Bott's all kind of flavored jelly beans, basically. Those Harry Potter type jelly beans. Shoney's banned word should be Arnold. No. Arnold can never be banned. Arnold, yeah, he can never be banned. He will always come back, yeah. He will do that. I will get in your face. Yeah, get down, yeah. Now, do it now. So, yeah, there you go. He redeemed even the Arnold. You cannot stop the Arnold. The Arnold is power. The Arnold is there. He is the god of the world. Yes, he is the god of weather. He can change the weather at the wind. He likes to. And now they updated his hometown in Germany, which looks even better. Yeah, that's where we go there. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah. There you go. The Holy Arnold Trinity, exactly. Actually, we need a third one. We need like a trinity of gods. Of course, on the one hand, we have the Arnold, which is basically undefeatable. Let's face it, Arnold is undefeatable. On the other hand, we have Sir David Attenborough, which is always good. He's like the god of interim wisdom. Yes, he is, basically. We really need a third one. Yeah. Let me think about that. So, yeah. Trinity of Gods, invoke Amica. No. Well, we can. I mean, if you want, I can put you through on Discord, buddy. No problem. Basically, well, yeah. I mean, let's face it, yeah. I mean, Sir David Attenborough is the invoke the anonymous auctioneer. Yeah, maybe not. I'm really not that good with auctioning, actually. Oh, good lord. This is going down quickly. And here I thought we were somewhat respectable, but nay, I say. Nay. There will come a day when actually someone will say, Shoni has done actually a respectable flight. Yeah. happened once in 3 million flights, but he did it. He actually did it. So yeah. Flying from St. John's to Deer Lake, Newfoundland, just testing my planes, man. It is such a joy to basically go everywhere and see everything in this flight simulator. And that is the beauty of it. I mean, now we of course have yesterday was the release of World Update 6. They actually improved Germany, they improved Austria, they improved Switzerland. They also added a few bush trip flights and stuff like that, which is really cool. Go check them out. They are really, really fun to do. And especially because you're flying constantly different planes, but always GA. It's a lot of fun. And you can actually see how long these flights are. Some can even be up to 9 hours of flying, guys. So yeah, go check them out. Can they improve a country starting with an A ending in an N? And which country is that? Starting with an A and ending in an N? But yeah, it is. I mean, it's going to be. To be honest, I am really, really interested in what is going to be the next World Update, because they're always very secretive about that, and it's like a guessing game. Which will be the next update? I don't know. It's oh yeah, okay, yeah, maybe, yeah, maybe don't do that right now. But it would not surprise me. It would not surprise me that in future, actually, that would change. Yeah, it would not surprise me that in future that would change. So, to be honest, let's face it, they are updating everything, and it will take years to do the entire world. But still, you know, once it's done, and they can move on. So, to be honest, I think they will stick to Europe right now. Although they did say that the request for Italy and Spain, I think, were in 2022, if I'm not mistaken. So I really am wondering what will be the next update. I mean, we will, of course, still need a lot of improvements on the Nordic World Update, World Update 5. That could use a little bit of love. And of course, there are entire stretches of the world which don't look really that good. Right now, for instance, Russia, especially the eastern parts of Russia, apparently aren't that good. So yeah, it's kind of, we're still looking. There's so much to do. The world is such a big place, you know. So yeah, it is going to be very interesting if they're going to switch back to continents, for instance. I mean, they basically did the entire continent of the United States, Canada excluding, which is a little bit unfortunate. But then again, yeah, you know. Someone said UK was getting another tweak. Actually, fun fact, Dog's Breath. Yesterday, I downloaded the entire updates. It was like 25 to 30 gigs. I think there were a lot of updates in there as well. But yeah, it would not. The fun fact actually is that world updates aren't specifically bound to the countries that they are going to update. Those are the main features. But behind the scenes, they usually update a lot more. So world updates do not include only the countries that they say they are going to do, but often there are extra little tweaks here and there. And yes, London, by the way, Dog's Breath, London is getting an update. It is getting a major update, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, mainly airports, they have updated on all the world updates. Yeah, exactly, stuff like that. But I also know that there are a few improvements as well. On, for instance, landmarks and stuff like that. I think AWOLT, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, there are a lot of things going on, especially with world updates. And sim updates, of course, always have the updates under the hood of the simulator itself. But the world updates are always, you know, what are they going to update in those countries? That is interesting. There's a system of the sys update. Yeah, sim update 6 exactly this month. Well, to be honest, I thought it would have been August. Actually, I think, well, because sim update world update 6 was planned. Let me see. July was sim update 5. Then August was sim update world update 6. Yes. And sim update 6 should then be September. So yeah, this month. But Dog's Breath, and this goes for everyone, of course, they have removed their basically their plan on how to on their work plan, basically. So yeah. How many people are on today? Currently we have with us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On my stream, about 40 people, something like that. 40 people, yeah. As far as I can tell, but it's fine. It's cozy. It's cozy. We have a cozy stream. So yeah, it's the thing is that the roadmap, basically, they removed the roadmap, and I really wondering what is going on with that. So why did they remove the roadmap? And I mean, they are, you can see they're shoveling around stuff. So yeah. Still no joy in this update popping up. How do you mean that, Stealth Wolf? You mean like the pop-ins or stuff like that? Because I don't have any anymore. And I'm still running pretty good, actually. I've set the caching, the pre-caching. I've set that to ultra. Looks good. Nope. Need to go the other way. Sorry. Need to go the other way. There's not telling you. There's no. Oh, there's no update for you. That's strange. So you've started up Microsoft Store, closed the store, started up the Xbox app, closed the Xbox app, and then started up the store again. I think that is the way to go. And if that doesn't work, I'm sorry to say, that a reinstall may be coming. Yeah, a reinstall may be coming then. I think that is the only other option. Yeah, not something you look forward to. No, let's face it, not something you look forward to. No problems with the planes. Yeah, me too. It's running fine, actually. I mean, deliveries are good right now. It all looks kind of okay. It all looks kind of okay. I cannot complain right now. So yeah. What's the biggest rolling cache size? Is it better to make it bigger than 8 gigabytes? I mean, why not make it... Fun fact, actually, if I have the disk space and Diederik, and my rolling cache is actually 100 gigabytes. Yeah, it is 100 gig, just reserved for the rolling cache. So yeah. I have started the Microsoft Store, then the Xbox app, then started Flight Simulator 2020 over the Xbox app, and then the update started. Elron, thank you very much for that information. So, what you basically do is you start up the Microsoft Store, then you close it, or you keep that open as well, Elron. So apparently you start the store, then the Xbox app, then Microsoft Flight Simulator, and then it should basically update the game, the simulator. Then it should start the update. Kept it open, exactly. Doing some field testing right here. We're doing it live, my friends. We are doing it live, exactly. We are doing it live. Well, there you go. So plenty of room, but only have it set to 50 gigabytes. Hey, Evil Worm, good to see you, buddy. Hello. Yeah, I've got it like at 100 gigabytes. Not sure why, actually. I probably could reduce it if I wanted to. But right now, I have the space anyway. So, you know, for the 100 gigabytes, in my case, is fine. Is fine. It is absolutely fine. And it should work. The thing is, you know, 100 gigabytes, the rolling cache is nice when you actually... fly over certain areas quite a lot, because basically what it does, it caches the area that you were lost in. But in my case, because we continuously keep flying from one area to the next, it actually doesn't make that much sense to have a large rolling cache, because we constantly are flying into new areas anyway. That is basically what you do. If you're flying in one certain area, it is a great idea to have that rolling cache right there. It drastically reduces loading times. But if you are constantly flying towards a new area, towards a new zone, towards a new country, basically you're constantly caching stuff that you're not going to use anyway. We're not flying in well, sometimes we fly in reverse. Yeah. When you crash, you do fly in reverse, apparently. Who knew? So, yeah. But yeah, you know, it could be a reason for me to actually not have such a big cache, but I have it anyway, and I noticed a slight FPS increase. Maybe that's just me, but yeah, I don't know. How much space can you allocate to rolling cache? I think as much as you have, basically. If you have a terabyte and you want to use a terabyte, then go for it. I think that is, you know, if you have like 3 petabyte, basically you could basically cache the entire world. So, yeah, it all comes down to how much space you have and how much you want to make available. Do you think it's wise to clear the cache after an update because it will get rid of the old scenery and replace it with the new updated? That is a good question there, Diederik. There is a good question. To be honest, I don't think it would be a bad idea, actually. I don't think it will be a bad idea. Unless that only holds true, of course, if you fly, in this case, in like places like Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. So if you fly there a lot, yeah. Wasn't the developer Q&A on Microsoft? Yeah, it was today. It was. Yes, it was today. It was this. It was about at 7 o'clock Central European Standard Time. So yeah. So they have to find an alternate program or just skip. I think they're just skipping it. I don't think they actually have an alternate program. However, what they do have, is they currently have community flights and giveaways because of the 1 year of Microsoft Flight Simulator. So in the evenings, for me in the evening, they usually have a community flight going on somewhere. And I think yesterday was Indonesia, if I'm not mistaken. So, and it's really cool because they, as I said, they are doing giveaways and stuff like that as well. Don't know what they're giving away actually. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. You know, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty good. Not done that since the Xbox update, so probably conflicting a lot with the old patches. You can ask to take over the channel. Fabio was on Monday. I think you actually need to be invited for that, if I'm not mistaken, Ewald. But yeah, man, if Microsoft, I mean, if the Microsoft community wants to fly along with me, they're more than welcome to do so. They are more than welcome to do so. Let's face it, Ewald. Basically, we always have a community flight going on anyway. I mean, no one is excluded. So yeah, Honeycomb Alpha is one of the prizes. Wow, that is actually a good prize. Yeah, that is a good prize. Wow. They give away box copies of Microsoft Flight Simulator to people that most already have it, and some hardware, which is nice. Exactly. I mean, if you get a prize, and especially a Honeycomb Alpha, I mean, I have a Honeycomb Alpha right here. I'm sitting behind one, and I love my Honeycomb Alpha. I almost love it as much as coffee. Anyway, yeah. But that's a really good prize. That is a really good prize. I mean, having the Honeycomb Alpha has made quite the difference. No, Dogspread, it has not arrived yet. I am expecting it in 2 to 3 weeks' time. For those that do not know, I have ordered the Bravo throttle, the Honeycomb Bravo throttle. I did that through flightsimwebshop.com, and it should arrive the second to last or the last week of Jamal, you sneaky devil. Dennis Wu, good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the channel. Get in there. Get in the back of that little plane right there. Get in there. Or Dennis, because you just followed, and this, because you just followed, you can sit right there. If you aren't scared to sit behind this idiot right here, you can sit right there. Don't do that often. Don't do that often. So, I don't do that often. Will we have an unboxing? Of course we'll have an unboxing. Dude, of course we will have an unboxing. Yes, of course we have an unboxing. So yeah, we are. I'm really looking forward to On the place of the co-pilot. Yes, Dennis. Yes, exactly. By the way, hello, welcome. So yeah, it is very exciting indeed. Yes, very exciting indeed, my friend. So yeah, it is no problem there, buddy. Just don't touch the buttons. Yeah, don't. I'll those, these buttons. They're mine. I know a few of you like to touch them, but don't. Especially that one right there. Don't touch it. Actually, I need to leave my mixture because otherwise we'll fall out of the sky anyway. I'm such a dumbass. And especially this one. Or these. Yeah, this is a problem, but this one is, yeah. That one right there, that don't. Just don't touch that button. Yeah. Touching all the red buttons. It's like, yeah, touching them all. Oh, yes. Pressing every single one of them. That will teach you. That will teach you. Where's the ejector seat? Actually, if we look up, no. Exactly. Eject! Fun fact, by the way. Fun fact. This actually happened a few weeks ago. I think there was a older guy. I'm not sure if he was Dutch or anything. I think it was an American, but he was offered a flight in a jet plane. Not sure which jet plane actually. But the guy, he was in the second seat. He got so scared actually that at a certain time they were doing like acrobatics in the sky with him. And I think he was like in his 70s or something like that. Or 60s or 70s, something like that. He actually pulled the ejector seat. He thought he should hold on to the yellow bar on top of him, and he pulled that. Yeah, basically during mid-flight he ejected himself. So, whoops. Ouch. Shoni, you got the new update, just checking. Yes, of course I have, otherwise I can't play it. Basically, if you start up the flight simulator right now, you do not have a choice but to update. So, yeah, I have that, Fire Sandy. Yes, I do. I have I have all the updates. All updates are bases are mine. Yes. But yeah. Seen the virtual fly G1000 trainer a few days before I would buy it. My girlfriend will chase me with a crossbow through the country. Send pics. Send pics. We want pics. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. That is hilarious. But yeah, of course, I have the update. Basically, what you do is if you fly Microsoft Flight Simulator and there is an update, there is no way to actually ignore the update. You can't. You have to install that. So and that can usually cause problems. So what happens is with world updates, I don't do this that often, funnily enough. But most problems stem from the fact that you have incompatible mods in your community folder. So it is a very good idea, especially with sim updates, not so much with world updates, but especially with sim updates, to actually make a backup folder, place all your mods in the backup folder in the community folder. So you have your community folder, you create a backup folder in there, just right click it, new folder, and name it whatever you want. Then drag all the other folders that are in there, in that community folder, drag it into your newly created backup folder. And Microsoft Flight Simulator basically will think that you don't have any mods installed. And that's basically how you can do a backup clean install with your community folder. That's a very good tip right there. So yeah. I heard you can't eject more than once because of what happens to your body. After all, it's like sitting on top of a small explosion. Basically, Evil Worm, yes. Yes, if you are pushed out of a plane with that much force, it will take a toll on your body. Of course, it will take a toll on your body. So, yeah. Captain Australia, Mr. 100 is here. How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, guys, that is actually that is quite true as well. Yeah, the G-forces that are exerted on your body are immensely. They're huge. They're absolutely huge. So yeah. By the way, my friends, if you want to fly along, please go to the Discord channel, download the flight plans. There are two kinds of flight plans currently. We have the... wow, thank you very much for those. Oh, it's Flo. It is the one and only Flo. We have Flo in the house. Thank you very much for that sub right there, buddy. And hope you're doing well. Hope Shiro is doing well. And hope and Dahlia is doing well. Give her my love. Mwah. But yeah, good to see you. Good to have you here, my friend. And... it's, yeah, doing all right. Still in isolation. How is that going there, Captain Australia? I hope all is well in Australia. I mean, there's still a big lockdown going on, so yeah. Not a lot of fun, actually. Not a lot of fun. But yeah, my friends, it is... you can download the flight plans from the Discord channel. If you're not a member of the Discord channel, go there. And you can actually not only get the flight plans, you can get the flight plan and info actually, which you can use to fly this flight without GPS. So right now, as you can see, I actually have GPS right here. Yes, it is on, but I'm not flying on GPS. So no, I'm not flying on autopilot. I'm just basically following the line. But actually what I'm doing right now is following the heading setting right there. That is what I'm actually doing. What we could also do is, because we are actually... this is quite fun, actually. Let me show you guys. What we are currently doing is we are headed towards a VOR. We're heading to a VOR. Now we could actually turn... oh, no. Switch back. There we go. We could turn that on. Over 3 hours, is that correct? No, 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 not by a long shot. The actual, the total flight should be about 2.5 hours, something like that. So definitely not over 3 hours, definitely. The never-ending route, exactly. You're going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until you run out of fuel. Yeah, it's forever. Anyway, I love this autopilot. It's so awesome. Not. We are headed towards VOR Alpha Echo. Now, Alpha Echo has a megahertz of 114.5. So let's set this to, right now you can see nav1 right there set. Let's set that to 114.5. So there we go. We're turning it to active and then it should show up. There it is. EA. There it is. Now, if I now switch, let's head back, my CDI, right there, to, and that should have lined up, but it, oh no, hang on a tick, I should of course also make sure that I actually align, because we are flying on heading 7-4. So, we are now headed towards 7-4, and you can see it, look what happened there. I'm actually turning the radial to 7-4, and now I'm flying on that radial to... I'm flying to the VOR. I'm not flying towards it. Hence to, not from it. And because I'm flying to it, you can actually see the little arrow pointing right up towards where I'm heading right now. In this case, we are now currently flying towards that VOR. And if I go to... that is that. That should be set as well. So there we are. There we have it. And actually, now it is lined up perfectly. So basically what you just did... is basically... we just dialed in that VOR station, and that VOR station, we are flying straight towards the middle of where that VOR station is. So we are flying over it. Once we fly over it, we actually adjust the heading to 039, and if we set it to 039, we are flying away from it. Hence from, so to and from. And that is how you actually fly from one VOR to the other. Or actually fly on VOR radials. And that makes it a little bit easier. Actually, fun fact is that right now on top, my VOR is working now. It has been set, it is working. I don't know how to switch it in this view to GPS, but this is working. So, Nice little tip right there. That information you can also download from the flight plan section in the Discord channel. I actually made as I said, I made a flight plan which I wrote out completely with all instructions. You can see the runway right on there. You can see the bearings where we are headed for. You can see the flight time. Everything is on there, so it should work quite nicely. It's a small little text file which you can keep right beside your flight, or you can set it on an iPad. You can even keep it on your phone. It is really, really, really easy. So yeah. I'm Australian, but I live in the UK. Had some symptoms yesterday, so took a PCR test and still waiting for the results. Hence, why did the question mark for the day of in isolation? If I am positive, 10 days at home. If I'm negative, 0 days at home. Captain Australia, exactly. That is still what you need to do. If you are feeling, if you feel you are getting sick, if you are showing symptoms of COVID, get yourself tested. Now, this also holds true if you have been vaccinated. Yes, if you have been vaccinated, you still can get COVID. It's not like you are excluded. And Super Typhon, good to see you, buddy. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, my friend. But yeah, you can still get COVID. So please, my friends, even if you are vaccinated, make sure and you feel sick, just get a test. I mean, in the Netherlands, these tests, you can actually get two tests for free or something like that. Nearly threw up 2 times in chemistry. Yeah, that's not a good thing. I got COVID the same day as my second vaccine. The ideal combo. Well played. Man, I almost want to say, how did you manage that? That's impressive, actually. Yeah, that is quite impressive. But don't get me wrong, my friends. COVID is no joke. COVID is no joke. I've seen it up close what it can do. Please, 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 please get vaccinated. Please, if you can. And please, 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 make sure you keep your distance. Make sure, no, I have no idea. Still, it is a very, very good, it is quite an accomplishment. I salute you. I salute you. I think I've covered or a little bit in January 2020. I saw Slipknot one month before it officially broke out in the UK. Yeah, Stelbold, the thing is, did you have any symptoms in the last 24 hours? No, later that day. Yeah, the thing is, guys and gals, my friends, it is. COVID is simply a nasty thing. For one person, as I said, I've seen it up close, and I should have gotten it, and I didn't. I didn't even get a sniffle. I still got vaccinated. I still keeping my distance, but I have had COVID, but I had no bad effects from it. None whatsoever. I wasn't even sick. For a single hour, for a single minute. But that doesn't mean that I can't transmit it to someone else who is very susceptible for COVID. So if you actually do have symptoms, if you feel sick, get a test. And if you're testing positive, stay at home. Self-quarantine. I love that bit. If I had COVID, lightning strike, perfect timing. I know, right? But that's because the Arnold is always on my shoulder, yeah. He's always there. And he's like timing the words. He's like, okay, Shoni is going to set a wonderful word. There's the lightning. Yeah, get down. Exactly that. Exactly that. Get in the chopper. Exactly, get in the chopper. All people in a home here got COVID from the health personnel. Scared to get COVID, scared to get the vaccine. Yeah. The thing is that I have had the vaccine, both shots, Pfizer, and in the Netherlands I can get both Pfizer or Moderna. AstraZeneca will no longer be. I think it's kind of phased out, as well as Janssen. So basically, what we all get is Pfizer, and in my case, 2 jabs. All I got was a stiff arm, so basically I was kind of regretting they didn't put it anywhere else. Yeah. That's a red car right there. I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. Anyway. But yeah, guys, it is Arnold on the right and David on the left. Exactly. I'm balanced. I'm completely balanced. Howitzer. Well, I'm just gonna say howitzer. You know, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier. Island Control. Thank you very much, guys. Please give a shout out to Island Control. It's yeah, he is a wonderful streamer as well. Island Control. There he is. Boop. There he is. But I also lost smell and taste after 3 days, which was expected in exactly. Especially things like salt and stuff like that. I mean, it's really, really nasty. Yeah, in a non-family friendly form. Stealth. There you go. There you go. But yeah, guys, it is. Yeah. Yeah, howitzer. I know it is. I know what a howitzer is. Actually, it is it is artillery. Exactly, the howitzer. I know it is. But yeah, it's the thing. The howitzer. You know, it's like I'm just gonna call you howitzer. So much easier. I want to make life easy for myself. I want to make it easy. Yeah. Pfizer and Moderna here in Norway too, but not so sure about it yet. I got diagnosed with a heart problem less than a month ago, scared of getting blood clots. Well, actually the thing is, I don't think you can actually get blood clots from either Pfizer or Moderna. I'm not sure, but if you are very, very... well, if you're scared about that, talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor. Basically, I mean, these people have learned to actually. Harriet's didn't sound right. Yeah, I think you're right there. I think you are. But yeah, my friends, just get get your information, get schooled. You know, it's like can't find the Junkers. Unfortunately, Coffee Mate. Unfortunately, it has been postponed. And if it would have been released, it would have been released tomorrow anyway. So the Junker is coming. Unfortunately, it has currently been postponed due to a few bugs, which Asobo wants to iron out. But it is coming. The U52, it is coming. So make sure that you keep your eye on that marketplace. Actually, make sure you basically keep an eye on the forums. For instance, Coffee Mate, there was also supposed to be a Q&A this evening. They postponed that as well due to the fact that one of the devs could not be there. So one of the guests could not be there. So yeah, delays don't bother me. No, they don't. Me neither there, Super Typhon. I'd rather have it that a developer delays a patch or an update or a product actually and makes sure that the product works fine. It's done when it's done, basically. Than that they release a product which or a patch which causes a lot more problems than it should. For instance, we of course all know what happened on Sim Update 5, and we don't want a repeat of that. Gonna measure my blood pressure for the 24 hours, then getting an ultrasound of my heart right after that. Evil Worm, your health is very important, and if that means that you cannot get a vaccine, then just keep in mind that you have to keep your distance and stuff like that, and hope that everyone else does get a vaccine so you don't need to get one. Because that is the reason why I got a vaccine. The reason why I got a vaccine is not because I got sick or I'm afraid to get COVID, or I got a vaccine to make sure that other people who cannot get a vaccine don't have to be that scared of me. That is the reason why. So yeah. Gonna be no, exactly. The thing is, and exactly, yeah. This is why everyone who can should. Exactly, DC Viper. Exactly that. You know, it's, yeah, I know, it's weird. Look at that. 5,000 feet set right there. So it is kind of strange. 5,000 feet right there. Yeah, it is. But yeah, it's exactly that, DC Viper. Exactly that. If you can get a vaccine, please do so, because it means that someone who cannot get a vaccine due to health issues, and those can be quite a range, going between, you know, they currently are battling a disease, so they cannot get a COVID shot or a vaccine. or they are actually, in some cases, some people are allergic to those vaccines and they cannot get them. Guys and gals, you know, if you're healthy, get that vaccine shot and make sure that you do not transmit that disease to someone who cannot get a vaccine. That is the reason why. So that is the reason why we did it. So yeah. I got jabbed with so many vaccines in my army. Figured that was one more. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I think anthrax was worse than COVID. I'm pretty sure you really don't want to get anthrax. No, I'm really sure you don't want to get that. Yeah. Exactly. Well played there, coffee mate. Exactly. That is, I mean, I've got the 2 jabs. Fun fact, actually, as you guys can see, my tattoo is the biological hazard tattoo, and they plunged it straight in the middle twice. So laughing out loud, by the way. So yeah. My friend thinks he had COVID really badly in November 2019. He slept for 3 days straight, even through a sonic boom. It could be, yeah, it could be. Yeah, some people actually have really bad reactions to COVID, and you have to make sure that that you're safe. I mean, make sure that you're safe. The vaccine offers protection from morbidity from COVID-19. If you have comorbidity that puts you at a greater risk of COVID, then all the more reasons to be vaccinated. Currently, Pfizer clots are associated with 4 in 1 million. That's 1 in 250,000. Exactly, yeah. I mean, the anthrax vaccine, yeah, I know. The Navy gave it to me in 2004 by going to the one burned going in. Oh, good Lord. DC Viper, I mean, yeah. I did understand what you meant right there. Of course, you didn't get anthrax. You got basically the vaccine for anthrax. Still doesn't mean that you aren't susceptible to it. So yeah, but yeah, I can win a lottery then. Got mine in 91 before going to Saudi Arabia. Yeah. For perspective, you're more likely to drown, have a vehicle crash, choke, struck by lightning, or get killed by a dog. Struck by lightning. That's an interesting one. I was 8 during the war. I still remember that. But yeah, I still remember that. COVID-19 started in October, November 2019. Yeah, around about that time, Rookie. That is true. That is true. Yeah. Well, right now, that is the general consensus, actually. I think that a few doctors are actually saying that it may have started even earlier than that. So they don't know. Can't understand why some people are anti-vaccine. They are everywhere around the world. Yeah, they are. Hence the name COVID-19. Yeah, no, yeah. Exactly. But to be honest, Coffee Mate, I don't get it either. I mean, I think it has been a growing thing where people are very suspicious of things like science and stuff like that, and I don't get that. I just don't understand that. I really don't. You know, it's like science is being done by people. And people do make mistakes, of course. So, yeah, science is constantly being updated. Theories are constantly being updated. Papers are constantly being updated. And we are constantly discovering new stuff. However, you know, it is just weird. It is just weird to simply denounce things like that. It does not make any sense to me. It simply doesn't. And I don't really understand why. I mean, I'm not into conspiracies and stuff like that. Let's face it, I've heard conspiracy theories about where COVID was supposed to be used to thin the world population. Trust me, if they wanted to do that, if there were countries that actually wanted to do that, or groups that wanted to do that, there are much better ways to do it than COVID. Trust me on this, much better ways. So yeah, It doesn't make that much sense to me, honestly. Yeah. Let me see. Put it this way, would have to take the vaccine if it made all their pain in their bodies go away. I wonder. Yeah, exactly. COVID was made in China. Not sure, actually, so no one knows. Gulf War was scary. Had no idea what to expect going in. Italian Yank fan. Yeah, I saw it on TV and I thought it was scary. I mean, the people that actually went there, man, wow, incredible. Most of those aren't anti-COVID vaccine. They're anti-all vaccine. That is true. That is true. Science and public health. Look at the confusion over mask in the early days. Yeah. Some scientists said that it wasn't necessary. Some said it were. You know, in my case, if it doesn't hurt you, you know, why not use it anyway? I mean, yeah. The only reason I'm skeptical to this vaccine is because of the swine flu vaccine problems in 2009. Yeah, the thing is that I get that, but in this case, the swine flu and this word are two very different things. So yeah. The argument for not knowing what is being put into your body is silly. Most people have had Coca-Cola. Can you name every single product under Coca-Cola? Not only that, but actually we drink stuff that actually does clean off rust and dissolves calcium. So, and we drink that. Not only that, but we also smoke and put smoke into our bodies. Yeah, which basically kill your lungs. Yeah, anyway. I mean, if that's your thing, you know, I'm not yucking anybody's yum, and I do drink Coca-Cola, I admit that, but yeah, it is a thing. It is a thing. Let me see. Or don't have as much kids. Well, yeah, overpopulation, true. My wife thinks they are injecting a transmitter in it. Howitzer, I wish they did. Maybe the reception on my phone would actually get a lot better. Yeah, maybe it would actually get a lot better. That would be nice. Time for a divorce. Ouch. Hey mate, sorry can't join in the fly along. Some stomach in the bad. Just want to check in. Nicodemus, my friends. Nicodemus, I hope you're doing well. My friends, let's give Nicodemus there a wall of good vibes. And this holds true for Leggy Streamer as well, who is sick at home as well. There you are, Nicodemus and Leggy Streamer, both for you guys. A wall of good vibes. There you go, my friends. No worries. Papa is proud, buddy. Papa is proud. We also eat vegetables that are treated with chemicals you don't know. That is true. Yes, it is. I don't want COVID vaccine. Goes and buys 100 pack of cigarettes. Exactly. So the list goes on and on and on. It does, you know. My poison comes in the bottle. I know. Unfortunately, this bottle is just, it's water, not vodka. Yeah. Unfortunately. So yeah. So something to remember, especially about mRNA vaccines, is that there is no real new science, especially in the case of mRNA. It was a question of adapting the COVID-19 virus and figuring out how to mass produce it. Exactly, that is quite true there, DZ Viper. Yes, that is quite true. And basically, our mRNA does not give you the virus itself. It basically is a set of instructions for your body to do what happens if it detects COVID. So basically that is what an mRNA vaccine is. So yeah. On a brighter note, how about that pre-cache option? I know, right? And I've got it set to full. I've got it actually set to full. So yeah. I mean, let's face it, there's not much popping in going on here in Africa. Yeah. I mean, yeah. But the thing is, and I was wondering about this. We have had issues with planes popping in and out. Now I've set the, and I've never had that problem before. I've set now the pre-caching to Ultra. And I wonder if that also solves the planes popping in and out. I really do. What do you guys think? Discuss. The African landscape is varied. It is indeed. Yeah, it is indeed. But yeah, I wonder if it caches play. Exactly that, DC Viper. It just hit me actually. I mean, does it also cache planes? And if so, would that solve the pop-in problem? So yeah. I mean, right now we still are doing well, but we don't have a rather big group right here. We have Sim Plays, Italian Yang Fan, Drone Simming, A-Volt is flying along, AJ Rollings, Diederik, Dog's Breath, and Aussie Gamer right there. So yeah, Does it cash lottery tickets? I wish it would. Krabelli, how are you doing? My friend, haven't spoken to you in a few days. So how are you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Is there a new caching option? Is it in data? Yes, it is. It is, indeed, it is. It is pre-caching data. And you can basically, yeah, go to graphics settings, in data graphics settings. So basically you click on data and then it should pop up. But yeah, it is, let me show you quick. Mur says that he's getting multiplayer planes popping in and, okay. So he's still getting the pop-ins. That is a shame. That is a shame. Wish it was different, but unfortunately, yeah. How's performance after the update? I'm great. It's running fine actually, and I set the pre-cache to ultra actually. Let me show you quickly. Sorry guys, you might shoot by me. I will catch up. You might shoot by me. So here we go. Let's go to general options, then graphics right there, and here is the let me see. Off-screen terrain pre-caching on ultra. Yeah, it is. It does says terrain. So, but yeah, I set it to ultra. It does says terrain. So, yeah. Everyone still there? Yeah. You actually caught up a little bit. That was funny. But yeah. Suspect there's a limitation on how many airplanes in multiplayer will inject. Yeah, but the fun fact is actually, well, it's not that funny, to be honest. It didn't used to be this bad. It seems like it's something of the last 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. So yeah, I find that the custom mod planes appear a lot more frequent to me than vanilla planes. ESP stands out, standing around as scenery at airports, which is funny, flying into commercial airports and then having F-22 standing around. Yeah, I had that same thing. F-22s. I have the Grumman Goose installed, and somehow it just keeps showing up everywhere. On each and every single airport there is a Grumman Goose. It is really funny. So yeah, but it is running smoothly. Server multiplayer has been stable for me so far. Haven't changed any cache settings. Yeah, AJ, I don't get it why sometimes it just goes haywire, and maybe that is just a server thing. I'm not sure. Yeah, the goose is everywhere. Exactly. Exactly. It is showing up a little bit too much, and I think I'm going to delete it as well. Although I do want to fly it at some time, but having it standing on every single airport is a bit much. It is a bit much. So yeah. All right, my friends, we are closing in towards the airport. That is currently we are. Let me see. Currently we are how far away? 16 minutes. That is 31 nautical miles until we reach Foxtrot Tango Tango Charlie. There's an interesting post of a smart Dutch guy. He's a programmer and math geek who reverse engineered the Pfizer vaccine. I can link it to Discord, but it's more pointed towards programmers. Please do so, Awold. We have a few programmers in there, and I'm pretty sure they will be delighted to see stuff like that as well. So yes, please, if you can. That's exactly what our Discord channel is for. You know, stuff like that, having a little bit of fun. So yeah, definitely, if you can, please link it. I have to go there. Alright, we are still on course. Right now we are headed towards the VOR Alpha Echo. And from there on we are... Ooh, Krabelli! You just redeemed the final sip. Now, let us savor this final sip, shall we? Let us savor this final sip. Let's take it in us. Enjoy the flavor. Enjoy that moment where that final sip of coffee flows down your throat and heads towards your stomach. So here we go. And it's gone. So yeah. The plane keeps getting blown around by the wind. It does? Hey, John Twage, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing fine. Forgot to get more coffee at the store last night. DC Viper? DC. Don't do that. That's scary. I mean, that's basically my nightmare there. So don't do it. You know, it's like, Say it ain't so. Savor, exactly. Did someone took part in the Terry Fox Marathon last Saturday? I did not. I know Captain Arash flew there as well. I know he did. So yeah, Captain Arash flew in the Terry Fox. By the way, Elron, did you know where CD ended up with the donations? You did as well, Diederik. Oh, good to hear, buddy. That is good to hear. Yeah, excellent. Back to the grocery store tonight. Exactly. Yes, yes. A mandatory. You have to go to the store. Mandatory. Finished in 5th place. Captain Arash is really getting good. I mean, I remember the last endurance race where he basically crashed the desktop just before he landed. In my opinion, he was like 5th. Oh, hang on a sec. Be right back, my friends. And we're back. Sorry. I had to do something quickly. $6,500. That is incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Oh, man. That is incredible. Wow. Blue ice time. No, no, no. Not yet. Not yet. No, 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 no. Had to make a small assist. Small assist. But $6,500. That is incredible. That is incredible. I finished with CDL after 15 hours of flight. Wow, that is a long flight indeed. That is a long flight indeed. Is your car insurance up to date? Yeah, but apparently my student loans aren't. So, yeah. For those that are wondering, by the way, for those that are wondering, that joke that DZ Viper just made right there. In the United States currently, people are being spammed like crazy, being called if their car insurance is still up to date or if they, uni education isn't free in the Netherlands. Partly, funnily enough, yeah, it's partly partly subsidized, so it's not completely free. You actually do have to pay for it, and a lot of students, especially in university students, actually do end up with loans. So yeah, but having said that, they're not as bad as they are in other countries in the United States, for instance. So it's not comparable. So yeah. It's hilarious to me to think that people that don't have huge amount of loans get calls like that. Exactly, it is exactly that. CDL did the actual route that Terry Fox did. He did. It is amazing what they both did. So yeah, it's. I mean, actually, I subbed on their channel. Funnily enough, I subbed on their channel because I wasn't subbed to CDL just yet, but. Unfortunately, I immediately had to go because I got friends over. But yeah, it was amazing to see. It was amazing to see, and I love it when streamers and communities like that actually fly for good causes and stuff like that. Maybe in future we will do that too. Why not? Why not? Why not get a good cause and help someone out if we can? You know. I had a 35k loan at one point in my life. Yeah, some people do. Exactly. Yeah. Try and join him on his second flight. Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Yeah. Most people flew straight line into Thunder Bay. Ah. Ah. Oh. Kinda. Actually, the weather is, or at least the winds are kinda bumpy right here. I'm not sure if you guys are having the same thing when you're flying over it, but yeah. Could never understand out-of-state students at my university. I mean, Ohio State is good, but unless you're from Mississippi, you probably have a good university at home. Yeah. Join your Discord. Good to hear, buddy. Good to hear. The Discord is always open for everyone. You can download, as I said, on the Discord channel. We have an active community on the Discord channel. And not only that, I post each and every week if I don't forget, by the way, I post the flight plans right there. People can actually do a lot of things right there. So yeah, it's And then my internet failed on me. Posting COVID things is dangerous, it seems. My Discord channel only had one shot. It is getting its second shot next week. Yeah. Echelon is watching. I know, John Twitch. It is amazing. We are currently flying over the savannah of Chad right here. And we are headed towards Abeche. Abeche is only about, I think, 15 nautical miles away. From there we are headed more up into actually the Sahara. So we are headed back into the Sahara towards Libya. And it's, yeah, it is amazing. It is very, very dramatic landscapes right here. But that is exactly the reason why we are flying Microsoft Flight Simulator. Because it looks so amazing. It looks absolutely brilliant. So yeah. It looks Savannah, world most famous terrain. Indeed it is. Indeed it is, yeah. Never went to uni, joined the army at 15 years old and learned about life. Well, dog spread, yeah. I mean, it kind of depends on what your thing is. But yeah, of course, I mean, some people actually like more hands-on experience and do their things. Can we see swarms of wildebeest? Well, they aren't here right now. But I think there are actually wildebeests in the game. I think in the simulator, yeah. British Army allows that. Joined the Navy at 19 and did the same. Then I got out and went to university on the government's dime. Well, there you go. There you go. You're never too old to learn. You are definitely never too old to learn. Have you watched Clarkson Farm by any chance? Yes, I have. Yes, Crodelli, I have. Yes, of course I have. I mean, I love Clarkson's Farm. It is such a cool program. It is such a good. It is good fun to see, actually. Fun fact, actually. Hang on. I'll be right back. Ah, there we go. Sorry, microphone. Right, mic. I'm back, and I actually have a Diddley Squad t-shirt. Right there. Hey, Barbecue Beef, good to see you, buddy. So, yes, I've actually had this shirt quite a while. Right now. I had this before. We even, before Clarkson Farm actually came out. And there is a, I actually wore it on stream as well. Are we stopping? No, we're not. No, we are not. We are moving on. Leggy streamer, don't worry. Don't worry. We are moving on. So yeah, I actually had the t-shirt before they actually announced that Clarkson Farm would be coming. Baganario, good to see you as well, my friend. Hello. So I went and checked Microsoft Flight Simulator, the VFR map third-party app, even got all the fields named. It does. It does? Really? That is hilarious. Baganario, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I actually have the Diddley Squad t-shirt. I do. I do own that. And as I said, if you look back on some of the VODs, you can actually see me wearing it before the show came out. So, yeah. I had some of the gin. That is the gin from James May, isn't it? Yeah. I was hoping to find a Lamborghini tractor in Farm Simulator. Okay, hands to all those that after seeing Clarkson Farm actually started to play Farming Simulator. Yeah. Yeah, I played Farming Simulator as well. I played it a long time ago, and I already played it, of course. But yeah, I started it again. Yeah. Oh, from Diddley Squad Farm, really? Oh, that is pretty cool. Yeah, the thing is, the T-shirt is actually not that good quality. Unfortunately, it kind of shrunk in the washing machine. But yeah, unfortunately, but it is still fun to have, you know. And I actually, as some of you may know, I actually met Clarkson. So yeah, he's a really nice guy. He really is. He's so much different than he is in Top Gear. So yeah, gin in a tin. It's actually called gin in a tin. It is gin in a tin. I know, of course, he has the cow juice, aka milk. He has bee juice, aka honey. So yeah, and of course the candles which smell like his, well, yeah. Yeah, his gentleman's sausage. So, yeah, that's... I mean, he makes me laugh quite a lot, so yeah. Alright, my friends. Oh, my clothes have shrunk over the past few years too. Yeah, the thing is, it's not just my clothes that are shrinking. I think I'm expanding, so maybe there is a conflict there going on. Yeah. You know what's weird? Some of the nicest t-shirts are from political parties. So soft they are. That is weird. All right, my friends. This right down there. This is. Let me see. This is. Foxtrot Tango Charlie. Foxtrot Tango Charlie. Right down there. We are now currently flying over. What's this town called? Don't know. Fiber to the curb, exactly. Oh, bodies will enlarge. Yes, I'm retaining water. Yeah, I am truly retaining water. My ankles are swelling up like crazy. But yeah, my friends, if you need to refuel, you can do it right here. Of course, the Spitfires are usually very thirsty, so this is a great place to actually get refueled. Or if you want to fly along, head over to the North European server. It is still a community flight, as always. And having said that, you can start up here at Foxtrot Tango Charlie. You can see it blinky right there. It is down below us, Foxtrot Tango Charlie, and you can actually start flying. May I tell a joke? You always may tell a joke. And of course, Captain Australia, dad jokes, you can actually, with a dad joke, you can actually earn a red card. So keep that in mind. Dad jokes can actually earn you a red card. Went to the beach today. That is nice, my friend. That is very nice. Alright, my friends. As you can see, because we are getting closer, you can actually see right there at the top, the line actually moving away. So, and it's gone. Fun fact, it is now right behind us. We just passed exactly over the VOR, which means that I have to adjust my heading. And this is also really cool that you can see that right there. Let's zoom in. You can actually see it coming back. We are still on that radial right there. And you can, because we are now flying away from it, you can see the arrow actually behind us. However, what I now need to do is I need to adjust my heading on the VOR. We are now heading towards a bearing of 039, so we are adjusting that to 039. And let's move up towards that radial. Also, what I am going to do is I'm going to adjust my heading to 039 as well. There we are. And now we are flying away. Yeah, it does. It does. It really is, DC Viper. It really is. Red cars are good here. It's weird. It is quite true. Yeah, that is quite true. No, red card is not bad. It is good. Actually, the red card, for those that do not know, the red card, of course, usually means you're sent off the pitch. It's a bad thing. In this case, the red card actually means that it's a good thing. It's a mark of honor. It is a mark of honor. Yeah, it does. It actually does. It actually does. So, basically, if I push it, I clicked it right now, and you can see it. Let me turn that away. There we are. I'm turning it away, but I'm heading at 018. Heading is 037. If I click it, 020. So yeah, it does work. It does actually work, which is really cool as well. But that, funnily enough, that works in the vanilla as well. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. I was trying. Yeah, exactly. I was trying to. Yeah, to center it on the OBS needle. Exactly. Yeah. I'm so ready for a red card. Yeah. The thing is, Captain Australia is the W word after the Lions, basically. We can't do that. Sorry, we cannot do that. We are family friendly. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? We are actually family friendly. So I'm sorry, but that is yeah. You have to rephrase that. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. You don't have to apologize for that unless you're doing it constantly. Unless you're doing it constantly. By the way, my friends, as you just saw, we just flew over the VOR station, and I have now set the heading for 039, but you can actually see that we are now moving from that VOR station. So where we first used the VOR station to actually as a point to fly towards, we are now making sure it is exactly behind us in line with 039. So there, 039, right there, that is exactly the course we are now flying towards. And I can now actually turn back right there to 039 and kind of stay on that line right there. And as long as this is behind me, we should be good. And I can stay on that VOR. This VOR heads straight to the airport that we are flying towards. So basically we are just using one VOR station to move from one point to the other. So we are basically using it to move from this point right here to the VOR. So this is basically, these are the spokes, funnily enough, of the VOR. And this spoke right here, that is 039 or 040. So that is exactly what it does. So yeah. Does anyone know where is the option for the fuel range circle on the NXI? On the standard G1000, it is under the map setup. It is not working yet, Dierik. It is not working yet. It is not working yet. So yeah. As far as I can tell. That is still in development, as they call it. Just remember to flip the fuel tank selector. If you're flying in a DA40, yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Or if you just want to constantly veer off to the right, you know, that's fine too. That's fine too. But yeah, you have to basically balance the fuel tanks yourself in most planes. Thank God this doesn't happen in my plane right there. Faye Baby, how are you doing? The Arrow 3 has the same thing. Actually, I think the X-Cub has that as well. So there are a lot of planes where you actually have to manually adjust the fuel tanks. In this case, the fuel tanks are here in both the wings, but it is constantly being balanced. So in the 172, it is automatically balanced. And you can see that right there. The setting is right here. it basically has a left tank and a right tank, and the fuel selector in this case is exactly in the middle. But you can switch it if you want. You can switch it. So yeah, the A40, the engine only burns off the left tank, so you have to transfer. Exactly, you have to turn on the fuel pump at times, so basically balance it out. And that really took me for a surprise. I actually I discovered that when I was flying the France bush trip. So the bush trip in France that you can do on Microsoft Flight Simulator, you do that in a DA40. I can truly recommend those bush trips. They are so much fun to fly. I usually fly them myself just for the fun of it and to learn new planes. At that time, I had never flown a Diamond DA40. Very cool plane, but the first thing that took me by surprise is there is no way to lean your mixture. There's no way to do anything like that. So that kind of took me by surprise. There's just a throttle and it goes like full gas. It constantly is over revving as well. Really took me by surprise as well. Second thing is that you actually have to learn how to you learn that you actually have to use the fuel pump to actually pump the fuel from one wing to the other to balance out your plane constantly. So yeah, I don't know exactly what that means. Can you explain that, DC Viper? The Austria engine has FTAJ. What does that mean exactly? Idiot pilot right there. Please explain. What does that mean? I am intrigued. I am intrigued. I want to learn. Let us learn. Let us learn. All right, my friends. We are now on our second and last leg. Actually, we are flying towards Foxtrot Tango Alpha Juliet, 150 nautical miles. You can see it right there. FTAJ, full authority digital engine control. A computer monitors your engine parameters and sets everything for commanded power percentage. And that's in the DA40. Because that, I mean, it's an awesome plane to fly. I really like it. I really, really do. But thank you very much for that information. We just learned a little new thing. So that is cool. That is absolutely cool. All right, 1 hour, 14 minutes to fly, and then we should be landing. DA40 and the DA62, exactly. Roy, how you find the new update? Right now, it's fine, actually. I love it. It works perfectly. I have had no issues. I have had no problems with pop-ins anymore. Other than that, I never really did, actually. Yeah, I set the pre-caching, I set it up to Ultra. I did not experience any frame drops at all, in my opinion. It still runs very smoothly. So yeah, everyone is still here with me. That's fine, too. So yeah, it's Diamond loves their diesel engines. And the thing is, actually, I do love flying the Diamonds. They are really cool, especially because the cockpit itself is also very, very good. So yeah, I think so too. The new option of pre-cache is real good. It is. It's basically, well, the fun fact is there, Roy, it was always in there. It has always been in there, only they now added it as an option to PC players. And to be honest, if you are taking away options to make a game run more, or a simulation run more optimal for the Xbox users, that is fine. I can fully live with that. But please, please, please keep in mind that your actual base is currently still the PC. And if you remove it on one hand, make sure you give the PC owners an option to actually put it back. So yeah, I said it on Ultra, actually feel good. Yeah, same here. Same here. Yeah, same here. I enjoy it. It's good. It is really good. You know, and I'm glad that Asobo is recognizing that that the platform is both the same for PC and for Xbox, but there are differences where, yeah, you know, it is there are differences where the extra options can benefit the PC owners a lot more. We no longer now need to fiddle around with config files and stuff like that. So yeah, it is. I like the fact that they actually give us the options to either turn it on or turn it off to our own leisure. If you want more frames, turn it off. If you want less frames but make it look good, turn it on. That's up to you. I've heard that the 1080 Ti 2060 and the 30 series users that there seems to be very little performance hit from it. Me neither. I have a 2080 Ti there, DC Viper, and to be honest, I can't tell the difference. I really can't. Well, there it is. I mean, it looks absolutely fine. So yeah, you know, it's unfortunately, yeah, Winkle, the server is still North Europe, but I can't tell you exactly, hydrate, I can't tell you exactly how much, or the exact route, because the route function doesn't work, but we are currently flying from, let me see, we are just flew over, boop, there we go, Foxtrot Tango Tango Charlie. So that is the closest one, Foxtrot Tango Tango Charlie, and we are headed towards Foxtrot Tango Alpha Juliet. I'm still pulling 60 plus FPS with pre-cache in Ultra over Outer Banks of North Carolina. Exactly, and I mean that is a large urban area. That is a large urban area, but it does give you actually better views. The pop-ins actually break immersion, and that is a real pain at times. So yeah. The pop-ins do break immersion. So in my case, saying give us the option to actually remove those pop-ins, and yeah, it's fine. Not very urban, but lots and lots and lots of islands. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah. A20 right there, Aussie gamer flying along at 5,000 feet. Oh, good lord, that's funny. But one thing to remember, I fly GA. I wonder if flying high fast will be a different experience. Don't know, actually. It should not influence you that much. If you're getting 30 FPS right now on GA, you should be able to get 30 FPS on commercial or jets. It's the same thing. It is exactly the same thing. So yeah, I mean, and let's face it, 30 to 40 FPS is fine. You know, it is fine. So yeah. Captain Seppi, thank you very much for that resub. 7 months in a row, man. You're quickly getting to 1 year. By the way, my friends, tomorrow I will have been flying exactly a year. Tomorrow, a year ago, I took off from Lelystad Airport in the Netherlands. Exactly a year ago. So yeah, tomorrow is exactly our 1 year anniversary flight. So yeah, 30 is great for a flight sim. Exactly, DC Viper. It's more than enough. It is more than enough, and especially in GA. I mean, the thing that makes the frame rates go where you need actually a little bit of frame rate right there is what I'm doing right now. Looking behind us, looking around us, stuff like that. But yeah, it's good. It's not a shooting game, exactly. Yeah. So party, yeah, we are doing a party in the air, exactly. We are doing a party in the air, but yeah, last year, exactly a year ago, is when I took off from Lelystad Airport. No, you do not need 120 FPS. Don't get me wrong. The more frames you actually get, the smoother the sim will run. So that is still true. That holds true. There is no denying that. But yeah, exactly. Of course, the more frames you get, the smoother it looks. That still holds true. But for GA flight, 30 plus FPS is more than enough. It really is. And this is achieved quite easily, actually. I've seen people doing that with a 1050 even. A GTX 1050 can run this on 1080p. In medium to high settings, which look pretty fine actually. You have to fiddle around a bit, but to find the sweet spot basically. But yeah, it is. You need at least 240. Well, I do have a lot of RGB, so basically, as you guys know, RGB actually gives you a lot more frames per second. So I have a lot of RGB going on. So yeah, I get that in stationaries. Ouch. Amateurs, ooh, and 360, 3090s. Oh, good lord! If only. My 1650 can run it quite good at medium high. Exactly. We were talking about this laggy streamer because you weren't sure if that would be possible, and I told you it would be. So yeah, no problem there, Stealth Wolf. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. It's peaked at 24 degrees in September in Scotland. Yeah, it's currently in the Netherlands 27 degrees where I live. So yeah, Yeah, it's hot. It's hot. But no problem there. Have a wonderful, wonderful day there, Stealth Wolf. And I will see you again, my friend. 1650 mobile even, yeah. Yeah, it is 69 degrees Fahrenheit. That is... What is Fahrenheit compared to... I'm going to see what that is. Fahrenheit to Celsius. 64, you said. 69. Ah, that's 20 degrees Celsius. That's not bad. Yeah, it's times 1.8 exactly. 20 degrees Celsius. About 20 degrees Celsius. It's for the American friends in the Netherlands right now, it's 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It is 80 degrees Fahrenheit. But that's just one day, and from tomorrow on, it will be fine. It will be fine. We will be having a. It's a small dip actually. It's just a small dip. So let me see. I need to do that. There we go. Oh, by the way, my friends. Also, let me tell you something which is really cool. We actually have a new outro screen. So stick around for the new outro as well. Easy calculus, exactly. Celsius, Fahrenheit divided by 2 minus 15. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's actually not bad. Oh, yeah, cool. Sweaty. Yeah, exactly. Coffee junk, exactly. 19 degrees Celsius in Australia. Well, it's 27 right here in the Netherlands, but just for one day. Just for one day. I'm thinking it's the actual final day, so yeah. Calculus is fun. Oh, look at where we are headed, by the way, my friends. Look at that. We are headed straight for rainstorms right there. You can actually see the rain dropping there on the savannah of Africa. Right there. So, yeah. It's 30.6 degrees on the veranda. Wow, yeah, that is pretty hot there. But that's in Norway, isn't it, Evil Worm? You are in Norway. So that is quite hot, actually. In my pause, I want to play Assassin's Creed Origins. I log into Ubisoft server outage. Oh, good lord. Ah. That is not good. That is not good. And there we are again. Phew. In Norway, yeah, not far from Oslo. Yeah, exactly. I think it is. Well, oh, you mean right there. Yeah, it is. Well, it's about to rain here as well. Yeah, we are heading through a rain shower, so yeah. We are headed directly through a rain shower. And keep in mind, my friends, keep in mind, the elevation is at nearly 3,500 feet. So keep that in mind. We are currently climbing. That is the reason why I'm currently flying at 4,500 feet. So basically to just clear everything. Let's make sure I adjust. Oh, we're actually set your altimeter, by the way. The altimeter has changed. So yeah. The altimeter has changed. As long as the rain showers aren't freezing, you're fine. They aren't. They aren't actually, Leggy Streamer. Right now, currently the outside temperature right here is 24 degrees Celsius. So yeah, we should be good. We should be good. We should be good. We're coming out of the winter in Australia, so I'm trying to savor the cool while it lasts until we get 35 plus degrees Celsius. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Australia can get really, really hard. Italian Yank fan, thank you very, very much for flying along with us. It was always awesome to have you here, buddy. It is great to have you here. So I will see you again tomorrow or on Friday, perhaps. Thank you very much. That's one bottle down. That is one bottle down. But we have a second one. Yes, we do. We have a second one. And we will definitely enjoy the flight because we are now currently... Where are we? We are 127 nautical miles away, so that is about an hour and 5 minutes. Well, an hour and 5 minutes exactly, right off the top of my head right there, an hour and 5 minutes. There is the estimated time en route right there. How you calculate that actually is what you do is you take the ground speed, you take your distance that you actually need to fly. So in this case, we still have a distance of about 126, in this case 127 nautical miles. Divide that by the ground speed times 60 minutes, and that is actually how you end up at your estimated time en route. In this case, 1 hour and about 1 hour and 4 minutes. A golden rule of thumb that you can actually use as ground speed for the Cessna 172 in this case is actually the airspeed at full speed of a 172 is around 120. So the ground speed is around 120 knots. So basically, if you keep that in mind, you can always do that calculation pretty quickly. Why do you always fly with 100% fuel? I always fly with 100% fuel because I sometimes botch up and I fly in circles or fly somewhere where I don't need to fly, or I get distracted. And that is the reason why my actual flight plan is not usually my flight plan. We just fly all over the place. Now in this case, we are actually flying quite nicely. And currently, I actually did do a calculation. So we should have enough fuel to make the runway, funnily enough. So in this case, I kind of made the adjustment right now. As you can see, I only have 25% fuel left. So it should be really interesting. Yeah. If you, let me see, but that is the reason why they're Aussie Gamer. That is the reason why. And to be honest, it has happened that I actually nearly ran out of fuel at times. Managed to reprogram my Glass 172 on the fly and it worked. Excellent, excellent. Excellent. What kind of knots are you flying with? Yeah, sailor knots, basically. It was using 100% of your CPU. Ooh, that's not good. Actually, do I have... Because I saw it start up, but... No, I can close that actually, and I can close that. So that... Yeah. Got it. But yeah, that is basically the reason why I usually fly... with a full tank of fuel. In this case today, I start. Well, let's change it up a little bit. Why not change it up a little bit? Let's give us enough fuel to actually make it. So, meeting done and plane still flying, but have to say with losing my internet for a while, it stopped downloading map data. It's quite empty. Ah, Avold, can we still see you? I'm not. Yeah, you are still there. You are still there. But doesn't it repopulate basically after you lose your internet connection? Doesn't it and you connect again? Doesn't it repopulate your sim again? By the way, Captain Browner, thank you very much for flying along, and please say hello in the chat. So yeah, it came back on online. No, it doesn't. Oh really? It doesn't. I thought it would. I thought it would. But we still have drunk simming right there. We have redeem lost. I will redeem that redeem, my friend. Yes, I will. There you go. Captain Brown, right behind us right there. We have Abel, Dog's Breath, Fabi Faye, Diederik, Barbecue Beef flying along, AJ Rollins, and El Bong. We have... I hear a plane right here somewhere. Oh, there he is. There he is. Right there. The Aussie Gamer right there. Moving back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth, flying in the A20 right there, in the wonderful, wonderful A20 NX. I am guessing the fly-by-wire version. So yeah, problem. I have to go to the menu and allow downloading again. Ah, yeah, exactly. You have to basically restart that. So yeah. Anyways, have to go buy hardware firewall for the network here. Godspeed. Good speed, 1,000 up, 1,000 down, but security is crap. Yeah, good speed is one thing, but security is for, especially for a company, that's quite important. Yeah. So thank you very much for being here, there, Evil Worm. You have a wonderful time there in Norway. Don't get too much overheated. Have a nice beer or something like that, and I will talk to you again tomorrow, buddy, or next week or whatever. It is fine. It is absolutely fine. Currently, we are still on the move. We are flying from. Let me see. We've started off today in Ati in Chad. We are moving towards Am Djarass Airport. Fun fact, actually, there are two actually Am Djarass airports. Yeah, and we are flying to the Foxtrot Tango Alpha Juliet Airport. That is where we are headed for. It should be about an hour of flight still left. 59 minutes exactly, and then we are touching down on the runway. And guys, stay here for the outro. We have a new outro actually, so go check that out. New bloopers and new botched jobs that I did. So yeah, they're in there. Annika made a new outro and it looked really good, so we are using it immediately. Trying to use the R control and oh yeah, to stay with me exactly. You're actually time shifting there, Aussie Gamer. Yeah. As far as I can tell, it is possible in a in an Airbus. It is actually possible to actually fly along with me and stay at about 120 knots, but it's not easy. You basically have to turn all the flaps. You turn on the spoilers. You go really slow, and yeah, in some cases even the landing gear has to be deployed, just to make sure you can stay up in the air, and you really have to pitch up. So yeah, constantly hearing the stall notice, but then again, it is physically possible to actually fly along. It is. My company sends out test phishing emails. One actually looked like it came from the CEO asking me to join a non-Teams meeting via link. Wow, they do. So they basically send out test emails to see if you actually click it and stuff like that. Stall, exactly that. Can't fly any slower than 130 knots. Yes. It is not easy. It is not easy. Wow. Yeah, basically you're basically pointing out, flying upwards. Oh wow, it's hard to do that. It is hard to do that. It is, but I've seen people actually do it. It is amazing. I'm very much impressed by people actually flying like that. And flying a plane like the A320 as if it were a GA plane. I mean, it is not easy to do that in a plane like that. It is definitely not. You do have to know what you're doing. So yeah, you really do. But it's always very impressive to see it fly GA next to a tiny little 172 like this. It's like it's mom. It's the mommy. There's my mommy. Incredible to watch. And look at that, my friends. Look at that. Flying here through over the plains of Chad right there. And we are flying towards Am Djarass Airport, heading over towards, the place where we are going to land today. And tomorrow we will be flying upwards even into the Sahara Desert of Chad, moving onwards eventually to the border of Libya. On Friday we will be on the border of Libya. So yeah, kind of curious if there is a lot of wake turbulence behind the A320 doing that. Well, in real life, I'd say yes, but in the simulation, there is, thank God, no wake turbulence. So otherwise, I would be pretty much dead. Yeah, it would kill me outright. So yeah, you can go into flight model and change the wing effectiveness scaler. What does that do, Aussie Gamer? What does that do? That's intriguing. The wing effectiveness scaler. What is that? What is that? That is intriguing. Probably multiply how effective the wings are. Probably, well, it's a scaler, so yeah, okay. So basically it scales the effectiveness of the wings. Yeah. Wow! It's that time of the day already! Wow! Yeah. Great, Shoni, great. You doofus. Sorry, half an engineering degree. Well, yeah. It's kind of like stating the obvious. Yeah. You can make it fly slower and higher. I made a CJ4 to fly at 85,000 feet. How high can you actually get in the flight simulator? I tried to get the F-14, but I couldn't get it up to more than 70,000 feet. But how high can you go? I heard that it's possible to go up to 100,000 or 0.99000, so 99,000 feet, and then it basically caps out. But you can still go on. Is that true, or is actually the cap 99,000 feet? Most people that haven't had formal physical education wouldn't know what's meant by scalar. So yeah, as far as I can tell, you cannot get any higher than 99,000 feet. And basically, is that the actual cap? 225 or 275,000 feet. Wow, really? So basically you go up into space? But how does the world look like that? Do you actually see the curvature? I mean, how does that work? I really am wondering. I mean, there's a plane on Flight Sim to call the Vertigo. Yeah, and Shinari was flying it up to 500,000 feet. Well, the curvature of the Earth, of course. The curvature of the Earth. Yeah, there is no curvature. Yeah. Can you actually see the elephant? Okay. Let me rephrase that. Racing Brand as well. The world is flat, not curved. Can you actually see the elephant that is carrying the world on top of it, with the turtle below that? Can you see that? For those that are wondering about that reference, that is Terry Pratchett, This World right there. So yeah. Thought it was a turtle. Well, it's actually a turtle with 4 elephants, and then of course the flat Earth on top of that. So yeah, with the oceans pouring off it. Let me look that up, my friends. Let me look that up. For those that are wondering, what the hell is he talking about? This world. There we go. So basically, that. Yeah. I mean, that must be it then. That must be it. Admiral Byrd will be proud. I mean, there you go. Actually would be cool. For those that are wondering, by the way, yes, this is Terry Pratchett's imagination of Discworld, and Discworld is a high fantasy, hilarious novel which you really, if you're into fantasy, start reading it. It is one of the few novels out there, and there are a lot of them actually he wrote, but it made me laugh out loud. They really are that good. They really are that good. Not many books make me laugh out loud. Discworld does. The Discworld series do. So yeah. Let me see. Did it with a Eurofighter with 1% fuel and infinite fuel settings. So yeah. Yes, I enjoyed the TV show The Watch. Actually, that DC Viper, that's based on one of the books. The Watch is actually one of the books. Because the library never seems to have them. Man, get your hands on them. Buy them. You will not be disappointed. Buy them. Unfortunately, Terry Pratchett died. He is no longer with us. But yeah, it is an absolute joy to actually read them. Hey, look at that! We actually lost the VOR! We lost the VOR! Right there! Shoni's next leg, to the moon and back. Coffee Junk, funnily enough, we are flying... My current calculation is that we are flying 600,000 nautical miles, which basically means we are flying to the moon and then partway back. So yeah, the moon is like 430... Oh, sorry, not nautical miles, 600,000 kilometers. And the moon is like 450 kilometers, or 450,000 kilometers, or something like that. So yeah. And I just got an email from Columbus Metropolitan Library. There is no such thing as coincidence there, DC Viper. There is no such thing. But my friends, go read the Discworld books. There, you will not be disappointed. You will definitely not be disappointed. The moon does not exist. Well, there's the sun, but we need the moon. Okay, okay. Now, here it is. Here it is. I mean, the moon does not exist, Leggy Streamer. Let's see what Arnold has to think about that. There must be a moon here somewhere. Yeah. Where's the moon? I need to see the moon. Actually, where's the moon? There must be a moon. Oh, come on. You're kidding. There's no moon? Okay, I changed it. I go even further. I go change the date. I go change the date right now. There it goes. September 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, there is the moon. Yeah. You can actually see stuff light up. But there is the moon right there. Yeah. There it is. Yeah. I changed the date. Fun fact. It is actually... Oh! Look at that. How cool is that? And there it went. Ah, there's the moon. Yeah. Ha! So there is a moon. There is a moon. But... look at that. How cool is that? You can actually make it out right there. That is pretty cool. Actually, fun fact. There should be a knob right there. You know what? I'm going to turn that back. Because actually the in-flight, let me see, panels, pedestal, avionics, there we go. So if you actually change that, change the time of day, there you go. And you can actually turn on the brightness of the avionics and such. Make it brighter, make it lighter, whatever you want. So yeah. You can do basically whatever you want. But that's the cool thing about this flight simulator right here. Having a little bit of fun. There we go. Back on course. Let's get back on course again. Of course we are getting on course. There we go. Right. Sun is made by the CIA to keep us all blind. Literally. Literally. Well, I'm not sure about that, Leggy Streamer. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, it's screenshot worthy. Almost, yeah. Screenshot worthy. Altitude is creeping down. It is slightly, but it's fine. It is fine. We are still at almost... oh, well, we are actually at 4,600 feet. Yeah, we should start to climb a little bit. Yeah. Climbing a little bit is not a bad idea, actually. Hang on, actually, I wonder how many Australians are in this stream. Well, I think there are at least 3. I think there are at least 3 in the stream right now. Funnily enough, yeah. So hands up. Press 1 if you're an Australian, or if you feel Australian. That's fine too. Yeah. I mean, press 1 if you come from the land down under. Of course, it's in the name right there. Jamel 2. Yeah, that's Norway. Diederik 0. That's... 0 is... so basically, yeah. I'm getting confused right now. I'm getting confused now. Why are you people constantly doing that? Stop confusing me. The land down under. Yeah, exactly. Racing Brett. I come from the land down under. Oh, good lord. China was trying to build a sun. Well, actually, Baganario, you are partly right. China is indeed trying to create a artificial sun, as is Europe and as is America as well. Paul Hogan, yeah, that's not a knife. This is a knife. Exactly. Remember Paul Hogan. But yeah, it's... so are the French in ITER. Yeah, exactly. Of course, we are talking about nuclear fusion, which is basically a fusion reactor. The sun is a fusion reactor, so yeah. And currently, it's not running yet, but yeah, it's Paul Hogan from East London, maybe. He just smiled. Oh no, don't start talking about Vegemite. Don't. Aussie Gamer, don't. That stuff is actually horrible. Oh, that stuff, that stuff nearly made me throw up. Oh my good lord. Oh my good lord. That was, oh no, Leggy Streamer, don't go there. No. Nuclear fission and not fusion. Big difference. Oh, sorry, fission. Yeah, you are absolutely right. But how is it on toast? Well, it's not that... Yeah, she did. She actually did. Yeah, with cheese. Exactly, that's what she told me today. On toast, with cheese and a little bit of butter. Apparently, it's really good. And to be honest, I had a bite with it on toast, and it wasn't that bad. If you spread it really thin... But if you take a spoonful, whoa, oh my god, that stuff is horrid. That is actually the stuff of nightmares. Wow, that is. It really is. Vegemite is a beautiful and national treasure. Yeah, it says proudly made in Australia on the jar. I'm not so sure about the proudly thing. Come on, guys. Wow. It is, yeah. When feeling unwell, I always have it with cheese on toast. Yeah, apparently it's really good. Yeah, it's tar in a jar. Exactly. It really is tar in a jar. It's salty. Well. Yeah. Although the US had a thorium salt reactor running back in the 60s at Oak Ridge. Fun fact, actually, DC Viper. Salt reactors are actually making a comeback. Liquid salt reactors are actually making a comeback. It's just Marmite. I don't know. Is there a difference between Vegemite and Marmite? Marmite is the UK version, but is it exactly the same? I don't know. I never had Marmite. I do. Unfortunately, I still have a jar of Vegemite in my fridge. It's blah. And I think it will be there forever. Oh, yeah. That or the missus will eat it, but yeah. Marmite is horrible and runny. So basically, there is a difference between Vegemite and Marmite, yeah. They are. MSRs are much safer because if you turn the pumps off, they just cool down. Exactly that. Exactly that, DC Viper. And not only that, I think these new reactors also run on nuclear waste, if I'm not mistaken. So basically, it could be a way to actually get rid of nuclear waste. Really, it is really interesting. For those that want to know more about these reactors, I think that Bill and Linda Gates Foundation is actually investing in one of these reactors. One should have opened in China just before actually the problem started with the new American government at that time, and China getting banned for everything. But yeah, I think if you want to see that, what that is all about, there is a documentary over Bill Gates on Netflix, And one of those episodes is about that reactor. So it's really, really cool. No problem there, John Twitch. Always nice to have you there, buddy. Hope you're doing well and hope you're having fun wherever you may be, my friend. And yeah, I will see you again soon, of course. So yeah. Can't be good if Gates is involved. Well, the thing is, fun fact actually, to be honest, I mean, a lot of people are very scared of Bill Gates. And of course of Microsoft. But Microsoft has been around for 40 years, has been gathering data for that time. And let's face it, 95% of the world PCs run on Microsoft, on Windows. Any idea how much data these guys could have actually accumulated and what they could have done with that data? It is, if you think about it, it is really scary. But somehow they haven't. So, to be honest, I'm more afraid of Google actually than I am, and Facebook than I am of Microsoft. So, yeah, you know, it's a thing. It's a thing, yeah. It's a thing. There's a Scandinavian project, very interesting as well. Look for it. The waste is buried in different form than today. Really, Baganario? That is pretty cool. You can burn uranics in them, yes. Although I think Super Phoenix in France was supposed to do that as well. Really? So there was actually a French... there is actually a French counterpart to that. I did not know that, yeah. Gates is a depopulation enthusiast. Well, Litlandy, I'm not sure if he really is an enthusiast about it, but he does warn about the problems of overpopulation, and that is actually a thing. You know, I'm not saying we should terminate a large part of the world population. We shouldn't, of course, but that's, well, let's face it, that's wrong. But yeah, world overpopulation in the world is becoming a large problem. So yeah, we really need a way to figure out how to handle that. So yeah. Well, I was still flying on the autopilot when I was working. Looked at it and at the desktop. Yeah, it is, little Andy. It is. COVID is terminating it for us. Hardly. It's putting even a dent into the world population. It isn't even putting a dent into it. So yeah. Yeah, but little Andy, the thing is, we actually are all part of that problem. We are. So yeah. So it's you know, we really need to take care of this planet. And trust me on this. If we wipe out humanity, the world will just keep on turning. The world does not care. It really doesn't. It will just restart. It is that simple. The world will just start over again. So, you know, it's, yeah. I've always been a problem. Coffee junk? I know what you mean. I've been a problem as well. So, yeah. Well, maybe that will be true there, Leggy Streamer. The world, maybe the world would be better off without humanity. But the thing is, we are still here. So basically what we have to do is make sure that we live more in harmony with the planet instead of just ravaging it, you know? It is not that hard, you know. And it starts with you. It basically starts with you. I know that my carbon footprint is pretty big, even though I do not travel ever, other than what you see right there. But my carbon footprint is pretty big, so yeah. Yeah, you know, and the world is a beautiful place. So yeah. Burning with PT, remove all country borders. Ta-da! That would be a good start, actually. Just simply recognizing that we are actually all the same. Yeah. The only thing that is different is the color of our skin. And trust me being white, I am the aberration. Funnily enough, if you're white, this was not our original color that we were created in. No. So, yeah, we are the aberration. So, yeah. And except the color is not the only difference. Well, culture is not actually a difference. Culture is what we choose to do, Leggy Streamer. It's not a physical difference. We are actually all the same. We all just have to wait for. We all just have to accept each other's culture and respect each other. Well, I'm not sure if you used to be or are. That's fine. That's up to you. But our ancestors were. So yeah, our ancestors were. And if you go way back, the very first humans that actually walked upright were dark-skinned. Yeah. Respecting each other is never going to happen. Unfortunately, well, you know, it starts somewhere. Like a streamer, it starts somewhere, you know. What's your view on ethno-states? I really do not want to go there, you know. I really don't. The thing is, Little Andy, these discussions usually get heated quite quickly, and I don't want to promote that. It is still very family friendly, so yeah, they are. But the thing is that I am very much of the opinion that we all have we have just one world. The one that we are living on, that's it. We all currently have our eggs in one basket. And in my opinion, no one is better than anyone else. No one is. I know I am extremely fortunate that I live in a West European country. That makes me very, very happy. So, yeah. Yeah, so you can basically screw up another one. But yeah. So yeah, it is, you know, it is one, we just live in one world. I am very fortunate, but I also am very aware that there are a lot of people who have it worse than me. Does that make me better? No, not by a long shot. That just makes me very, very fortunate. It really, really does. And if I can give back to the world in one way or another, then that is something I should do. So yeah, it is. It all comes down to we are all here in the same boat, and we have to start helping out each other to make this world better. I am very much a Care Bear. I am very much a Care Bear. I truly believe that. I really do. And it doesn't matter if you're black, white, yellow, green, purple. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian, a Muslim, a Hindu, or if you are actually an atheist. It doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, and everything in between. It really, really, really doesn't. I know, right, DC Viper? I know, liberals, I know. And it gets even worse. DC Viper, it gets worse. I'm a socialistic liberal. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. It doesn't matter, you know. We are all in the same. We're in the same boat, basically. So yeah. Box 1. I eventually got my Bravo quadrant, so I'm in the middle of building my cockpit. I have my tablets, honeycomb throttles, just need the rudders now. Box 1, that is awesome, man. That is so awesome. You are going to enjoy this so much. I am absolutely sure that the Bravo quadrant will enhance your experience to no end. It will. I am so looking forward to getting my hands on mine. I've got the pre-order in, and it's now just waiting for me. I'm just waiting for it to arrive. So, oh, it's going to be awesome. It is. Yeah, we need to find a gate like in The Expanse. And yes, I saw your messages about Elon Musk turning Mars into a second planet where we can live. Fun fact, actually, I am pro that. Fun fact, I am pro that. Because basically, if you want the human race to survive, we cannot stay on this planet. There is no way we can survive as a human race if we stay on this planet. No way. We have to expand. If the human race wants to actually move on and remain, then we have to move off this planet. That is given. One way or another, the sun is going to explode, and it is going to eat up the planet. So yeah, we have to get out of here. Not soon, of course. Billions and billions of years, but yeah. Let me see. Is there such a thing as a black Australian? Serious question. Cannot answer that for you, Racing Brand. Unfortunately, I'm not Australian. Took me a while to set it up right for the profile. Still struggling with the A320 setup. Box 1. Of course, you can easily set up the A320 setup in the profiles exactly as you said. It does take a little bit of fiddling, but yeah, it is. And also make sure you actually look into the if you're flying the A320 fly-by-wire version, which I am almost certain you are. You can also set up the throttle pedal, the throttle levers actually in the flight pad. So the iPad actually helps you out with setting that up as well. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. DC Viper is definitely center left by US standards, which is probably make him more reactionary by European standards. Yeah, probably. But yeah, you're good, buddy. You're good. You're good. Yeah, my 172 setup is perfect, man. I'm Box 1. I'm so looking forward to that setup with once my my Bravo comes in. Oh yeah. Bit of messing with the autopilot though. How so? The buttons don't react exactly. Some of them I have seen master caution exactly. I haven't seen lighting. Everything else. Okay. Okay, yeah. But it does take a little bit of work to set up. But once you have it set up, man, it is such a joy. I mean, I am enjoying the alpha yoke already so much. And I really have to say, Honeycomb is my go-to hardware for Microsoft Flight Simulator or flight simulators in general. It really, really is. I am having so much fun with it. We'll send a pic if I have made a cockpit out of wood, and I'm waiting for the carbon fiber sheet to cover it. Awesome, man. Awesome. Yes, please do. In the Discord channel, Box 1, in the Discord channel. If you are wondering, right here is the... and you want to join the Discord channel, there you go. Ah, there's a bug in the VS setting. Oh, really? Oh, that is annoying, Dog's Breath. Oh, I have to look out for that one, so yeah. Realized at the moment that you guys already passed the little mountains. Have to increase the speed to fetch up. Let me see. We have in front of us Barbecue Beef and Aussie Gamer AJ Rollings right there in the Spitfire. Behind us Elwan Mabong, Dogspread, Fabi Fabe, and Diederik right there. If you're still flying along with us, please, and I cannot see you right there, please give a shout out. Press 1 in chat if you're actually flying along, but I cannot see you. So yeah. YouTube fit on a workaround. Oh really? Can you link that in the Discord channel, Dogsbread? That will be awesome. I'm thinking it'd be nice to have a sim stand so I can just roll my setup to the desk. DC Viper, I wish I could actually do that as well. Unfortunately, I don't have the room for that. Are you going to make it, but you're very low on fuel? I am, aren't I? Yeah, but I should be able to make it. We are currently... Let me see, how far off are we? 50 nautical miles. Yeah, 27 minutes. I think we should have enough fuel. 12% fuel. I am low on fuel. That I am. But yeah. No, the mixture is very, very lean right now. The mixture is very lean. Yeah. In-air refuel. Yeah, let's not hope so. Because there actually is no airport in the area. As you can see it. Right there. The closest airport is Foxtrot Tango, India, Romeo. That is close. And are we moving away from that? We are moving away from that, so yeah. Yeah, it does. It actually does change the performance. So yeah, if push comes to shove, I can actually pull back the, of course, the throttle as well and start conserving fuel. That is an option as well. But I have to fly straight and level as I can. Straight and level. Just to make sure that I don't consume... I consume as little as fuel as possible. Yeah, I think I will make it as well. Yeah. Kingsman! Manners make of man! How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. It is going to be interesting, though. It is going to be interesting. What it does change is the amount of fuel going into the engine. What you want is to have the ideal stoichiometric ratio of fuel to air. Yeah, I hope I said that correctly. Too much fuel and you're just blowing raw fuel out of the tailpipe. Yeah, exactly. And right now, I think we are actually doing kind of good. I think we're doing kind of good. The throttle is set to about... the leaning mixture right there is set to about, well, let's say 25%. I think between 25 and 30% right there. We are currently on about 2600 RPM right there. The EGT is kind of okay. It looks good. So yeah. So let's make sure we are actually flying as straight and narrow as we can. 11%. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. The ratio of which all the fuel and air are consumed in the reaction. Ah, there you go. Too lean and you have an unhealthy combustion. Exactly. That is true. That is true. Yeah. If you are flying too lean and you lose power, basically. You lose power. Why didn't you just say correct AFR? Well. Oh, Amica, dude. You sneaky devil, dude. You sneaky devil. You sneaky devil. Alright, my friends. We are now currently still... We have 24 minutes to go. 15 nautical miles. We should be coming up. And the runway is running from 09 to 27. Now, let me see if we can actually get a METAR. But I don't think... No, we can't. We can't, actually. That is annoying. So let's see what the wind is currently doing right now at that airport. Let's go over to windy. It is currently nearly 4 o'clock right there. And the service area is... Alright, coming from there. So that is runway 09. I think we have to actually land on runway 09. So we are coming in, flying right to the left, and then landing on 09. So yeah. Landing on 09. That is what we are going to do today. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken. I do not know, actually. Is there a way to actually check that? Well, we are currently still at 11%, so we are kind of flying on fumes right now, but... Will be interesting to see what happens. It will be interesting to see what happens. I'm getting slightly nervous right now, actually. I'm like, yeah, do we need to refuel in mid-air? Because I'm not crashing for that. I'm not crashing for that, my friends. No, no, no. And I'm not sure actually when... Does anyone know if you when you start actually falling out of the sky? So yeah. Not sure how I can tell. Hey, Welsh Dragon, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Nah, I think we should be good. Flow GPH under prop RPM. Where can I see that? Oh, there! Right there. So that is... right there. Not sure how you read that out, but yeah. 10.5 or so. So basically... Alright. It should be interesting. Oh, no, 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 no. I have to make sure that I do stay on course. Because moving off course right now is a bad thing. That would be bad. That would be bad. So if you have 10 gallons, you can fly for an hour. All right, let's look that up. Not making very, very strong movements right there. You got 13 gallons, less than 30 minutes left. You got enough fuel. Exactly. Exactly. But I heard, now correct me if I'm wrong, I heard that if you actually go below 7% in the sim, you drop out of the sky. It looks like you have 7 to 8 gallons. Well, I'm not sure how you can tell that, so yeah. I mean, you got the fuel quantity right there, so... Unfortunately, I cannot read that. There are no readouts for that, so... I'm not sure how much gallons I actually have left. One way to find out, exactly! Time for testing, I know, right? I know. There's only one way to find this out. So yeah. I don't suppose anyone could help me where I could find the 787, where I can find the 787 to download or buy. Clixy, you actually have to have the either premium or the deluxe version currently to get your hands on the 787. So if you want to get the 787, you can actually get that, but you have to upgrade your either, if you have a standard version, you have to upgrade it to a deluxe or a premium version. And even then it is iffy at best. What I would recommend is, if you get your hands on the 787, install the heavy mod over that as well. So hope I answered your question right there. Might need to make an emergency landing. All occupants, please buckle up for your safety. Exactly. Dijon, ever when I watch your stream, I have a nice day. That is good to hear, buddy. I'm glad you are enjoying yourself. Trust me, it will get better. We may have made a mistake. Mistakes were made. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. Yeah. Also depends on the speed you're flying. Exactly, it does. It kind of does. And I'm flying full speed right now. But I am going to throttle back a little bit to start conserving a little bit more fuel, actually. So will that mean I have to pay extra £80 to upgrade from standard to deluxe? Yeah. 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 But having said that, you will get access to about each and every single plane that Asobo has released in those simulators. So that you get a lot more planes and you get a lot more actually handcrafted airports as well, if you like that. But other than that, Clixy, I would actually recommend, if you want to fly the 787, wait a little bit. Wait a little bit longer. If it's just the 787 that you want to fly, my advice currently right now would be hang in there, wait a little bit until the third-party 787 is released. Not sure when that is going to happen, haven't heard of it yet, but yeah. See if you can lean a little bit more. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Then it goes back a lot, actually. Then it goes back a lot. We should be... The thing is, what I'm really scared of is I heard, actually... Yeah, Clixy, to be honest, I would, in my case, I would not go for Captain Sim 777, but that's, I'm not sure if it's a bad plane, to be honest. But in my opinion, the way Captain Sim actually handled their release of the 777 and their attitude towards the community, is the reason why I will not buy Captain Sim stuff. So yeah. I'm waiting for the Concorde to be released. Hopefully it will be a nicer story plane to fly. I think PNDG is actually working on a Concorde. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah. Oh, Island Control. It's bad. Trust me, if Island Control says it's bad, don't go for it. Don't do that. Yeah. It's a scam. Yeah, it's a scam. Alright. Well, it is one of the reasons why I actually do not buy that. So, yeah. It is one of the reasons. So yeah, but it's up to you. And they are still working, of course, on the... they are still working, of course, on a lot of planes that are coming out. So it would not surprise me if there would be a third-party 787 coming out. As well as another third-party 777. So yeah. Yeah, what Captain Sim did was rather... Yeah, it was bad. It was really, really bad. I mean, the way they handled their community and the way they handled the entire flight simulator community... even though they did apologize, but yeah, it's... Lagging Streamer, what they actually did was they released the 777, and after their release they actually claimed they had the rights to all the liveries that were created for the 777, so they basically claimed all the liveries, and they actually sent a cease and desist to FlightSim.2 to host 777 liveries. They basically took control of all the liveries that people just created out of the love for the flight simulator and started to sell them on their own platform or something like that. It was pretty bad. And they, yeah, they just reskinned the 747. Yeah, basically what the 777 is a reskin of the 747 8i that is actually standard in a Sobo. So yeah. If it works like that, they are exceeding laws as well, since Boeing owns the designs of the Boeing. Yeah, well, basically yes. But it is, as I said, it was really strange how that went, and they retracted that pretty quickly after an uproar in the community, of course. And they also offered an official apology, but yeah, the damage was done. Basically, the damage was done. So yeah, I want to see an Airbus A340 or even an A350. I would love to have get my hands on the A350 as well. Yeah, true. Official apology means nothing. Well, sometimes it does. Sometimes it does. People do make mistakes. We are all people, and people do make mistakes. But in this case, it felt shallow. A380 is coming. Yes, it is. I mean, we of course know that Fly-by-Wire is working on the A380, and I'm really looking forward to it as well. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Barbecue beef, stop speaking my language. Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm going to throw money at the screen when the DC-3 is coming out. If that comes out, the DC-3, I will take my money! Take it! Take my money now! Take it! Yes, I will. I want that. I want that plane. I want the DC-3. But I also, to be honest, the fun fact is, I've always been a very large Boeing fan. I have. I mean, let's face it, the 747, if you see that flying by, it's majestic, it's big, it's awesome. But the thing is that, yeah, basically that they're Super Typhoon. Shut up and take my money. Exactly. Shut up and take my money. But the thing is that I always was a very big fan of Boeing. You know, 747 looks awesome. But fun fact that ever since I started to fly Microsoft Flight Simulator and getting my hands on the A320, and especially the fly-by-wire A320, I fly mostly the developer version. It is such a cool plane to fly, and the Airbus systems are so cool. And to be honest, Boeing has dropped the ball of late. So I really want them to pick up the ball and run with it again. But currently they're making so many mistakes that I'm like, yeah, come on guys. Please pick yourself up. Please do that. I mean, yeah. I used to be a Boeing fan, but since I know how to fly an Airbus in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I like the Airbus more. Yeah, exactly. I basically got the same thing there, Leggy Streamer. Yeah. I mean, and don't get me wrong. You can fly, of course, the 747. And if you want to fly the 747, please install the Salty mod. Install the Salty mod. It is pretty cool. It makes it look... What Fly-by-Wire did to the A320... the Salty mod is doing for the 747. So, yeah. Check that out. Check that out. It is really cool. But, you know, it's still a work in progress. As is the Fly-by-Wire version, of course. So, yeah, it... But somehow... Airbus has definitely... Yeah, they definitely... They've risen in my standing, basically. I really am enjoying the Airbus planes, and I'm looking forward to the A380. I'm looking forward to an A350. I will be getting my hands on a large part of the Airbus fleet, basically. Yeah. A380 third-party add-on, or from Asobo. It is a third-party add-on currently created by Fly-by-Wire. So if you have the Fly-by-Wire installation app, actually, you can already see it there. It says A320 and or A332NX, and it also says A320 below that in development. So they are working on that as well. So yeah, and Airbus is like an iPhone. It's easier to set up. Box One, yeah, basically. But that also makes it a lot more fun. That, in my case, you know, it is a lot more fun. So yeah. Let me see. Boeing is fighting with the FAA over certification of their new 787s. FAA wants to inspect all of them, and Boeing doesn't want to let them. Basically saying, no, we don't want to sell airplanes. Well, that's not basically what they're saying, of course. But yeah, I mean, let's face it. The Boeing has had their issues. I mean, the 737 MAX, which crashed a few times and caused a lot of uproar. The 787 Dreamliner currently grounded with having several problems. I mean, yeah, it's a thing. I'm on the Xbox, so will not see that. Well, to be honest, Diederik, it will not surprise me if you will. I mean, the stable version is available. I think in the A320 is a stable version from Fly-by-Wire is, I think, available on the Xbox Marketplace. And the Starliner had problems. Exactly. Yeah, exactly that as well. But yeah, and it would not surprise me, of course, if I mean, Fly-by-Wire is, of course, one of the partners of Microsoft and Asobo. So it would not surprise me if the A380 would eventually come to the to the marketplace as well for flying with the Xbox. It would not surprise me, to be honest. Clearly, one of the Gulf States airlines refused to accept 787s built in North Charleston. Yeah. I'd love to see the 6-engine Stratolaunch. That would be cool as well, Aussie Gamer, yeah. 787 isn't grounded, but there are issues with ones currently coming out in North Charleston. Ah, so it's basically just the North Charleston division right there. But really? Ah, the Antonov 225, man. There is a... sorry about that. There is an Antonov 225 actually that you can get on Flight Sim 2, but I don't know how good it is. I heard it's pretty bad, actually. You're going to get in problems with technology no matter who you are. Just you don't want it in planes. Well, technology is, of course, as you can see, I mean, the fly-by-wire technology in the A320 is excessively impressive. It really is. But, you know, it feels like Boeing is just dropping the ball somehow. And yeah, it's... North Charleston is the only line now. They shut down Seattle line. Seattle is still doing final assembly. Oh, I thought they actually still built in Seattle as well. Really? You've got the Antonov 225. Yeah, from that's one from Flight Sim 2. I'm guessing, yeah. It's free. Well, if it's free, it doesn't mean it's good. There is a difference right there, you know? Apples and oranges there, Aussie Gamer. Apples and oranges. It's free isn't automatically good. But I see what you mean. I see what you mean. 7%, my friends. We are currently how far away from the airport? We are closing in right now. Yes, I think we're going to make it less than 15 nautical miles. How far off are we? 13 nautical miles, my friend. The Zippo. Actually, there is one as well. To be honest, what's it called? FlightSim.2. Let me see. Downloads. And then up to date. The Vertigo. The Vertigo is actually pretty cool. To be honest, I thought it was a pretty cool plane. So yeah. 737NG coming soon from PMDG. Yeah. That is an interesting one as well. And I'm very, very interested what the price is going to be. Now, my friends, I am going to start coming in for the landing. I'm going to start to come in for the landing. So, yeah, we are going to throttle back. Actually. 7% fuel. We barely made it. Now, the airport should be over there. In the distance right there. We should be how far away? Yeah, I know, man. I know. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Alright, less than 10, nearly 11 nautical miles. So we are getting close. We are definitely getting close. Now that is still pointing in the right direction. And we are slowly starting to bleed off speed. So let's try to keep it at 4,000 feet. I'm still 30 nautical miles away. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Yeah, an Iron Man. Isn't there an Iron Man suit already? Hey, the prediction should be working. Hey, Patat, good to see you. How are you doing? Oh, hang on a sec. No, it should be. Interesting. It is connected. Oh, hang on a tick. Hang on a tick. I think I know what's going on. Settings. Twitchbot. Alright, try it now, my friends. Try the predictions again. I think somehow the Twitchbot got disconnected, so it should work now. Yeah, there you go. Please, for those that have entered their predictions, please re-enter your predictions. If you will. If you will. Alright, there is the airport over there, I'm guessing. And we are now, I am extending the flaps. Flaps 1. I am extending the flaps. We are how far away? 9.5 nautical mile away. And we are about to make our turn. We are about to make our turn. Where I'm now looking, that right there should be the runway. That should be the runway. And once we line up, we will go to flaps 2. Let's see if I can set the range a little bit more like that. Yeah. There we go. Now let's head straight north. And then we are now, there is Yeah, we should be getting near. And let's start. Make sure you set your altimeter right. Yeah, yeah. You are absolutely right. But we'll just do it on a wing and a prayer, my friend. We'll just do it. We'll do it by eye. Me, myself, and I. Whoa, it's just me, myself, and I. There we go. Well, actually, it's not me, myself, and I. Look at the skies. You guys are absolute troopers flying along with me right here. This is pretty awesome. Flying along exactly with me right there. Let's set actually the heading to 090 or 90. And we are lining up now with the runway. It should be there in the distance somewhere, but is it beyond that hill? Oh, there it is. Yep, I see it. I see it. There it is. Lemon and a pear. Well played. Oh, how bad would it be if now my engines would shut down? That would be really bad. That would be bad. That would be bad. All right, my friends. Coming in for today's flight. Yeah, flying on fumes, basically. We are flying on fumes. Let's see. No! No, this is not happening. No. This is not happening. It does stall out. It actually does stall out. It does stall out! Wow! It does stall out. Sorry, but this is not happening, my friends. This is not happening. Wow. Innsbruck. So it actually does quit at a certain amount of... Yeah. Wow, that was close. I actually said it and it happened. I actually said it and it happened. All right. Well, science right there. I am sorry. This may be cheating, considered cheating, but no. This is not happening. This is not happening. Now I need to focus myself again because we are coming in for a landing. Wow, that was close. Oh man, that was close. If only it happened a little bit later and we actually could have landed and sailed in on the runway. That would have been absolutely pretty cool. But right now, no. No, this is not happening. I refuse to have that happening to me. No. Oh, good lord. Now you gotta start over in the Netherlands. Oh, good lord, no. Lucky you had that extra jerrycan of fuel. Exactly, Pogs one. Yeah, you saw that. Yeah. Tripoli. No. Did it once. Not doing that again. Nope. 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 Mistakes were made. Oh, you're just 1 year in. I know, right? It's just a year. We still have 4 more years to go. Weird science. Oink boink feelings. Yeah. Weird science. Always carry one just in case. You know what? You're absolutely right. Yeah. You're absolutely right. No, that is not going to happen. That is not going to happen. I refuse to die like that. I refuse to die like that. No, nay, I say, nay, it shall not happen. Now, would we have been closer? I would have tried to sail in, actually. You will love the trimble on the Bravo makes a big difference. Pogs 1, does it make much more difference than currently? Because currently if you actually move the move the trim. I've got it set on my alpha yoke right here, but it moves up with jumps of 2 to 3%. Does it also do that on the Bravo as well, or actually is it more accurate? I am really curious about that. It's accurate, really. That is so cool. That is awesome. I'm really looking forward to that. Just check your landings. No pressure. Exactly. No pressure whatsoever. Trim is good on the throttle. Well, to be honest, I like it on the throttle a lot. But the thing is, with the Sim Update 5, it has become so much more sensitive. So, yeah. Alright, my friends. We have a nice headwind right there. Wind shear, you crashed. You did. Oh no, barbecue beef. Hey, MSEP, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. I am doing great. Just coming in for the landing, my friend. We are just coming in for the landing. Right there. So, yeah, Striker, get your prediction. MSEP, get your prediction in. Now is the time. Now is the time. Oh, yeah. A little bit more power. A lot more power, actually. All right. And start pulling it back. There's the runway. And here we go, my friends. Just passed over it. Ah, that's the thing. There we are. All right. 182. That's a bit, yeah, that's a bit rough. That's a bit rough, actually. I mean, the landing itself was fine, but... Huh. Interesting. Kind of thunked right there on the runway. Done that better. Aw. Alright. Let's... And why did everything just turn off? Why did everything turn off? What's going on? What is going on here? Oh, and it's back! And it's off! And it's back, and it's off? Interesting. Yeah, it's tabletop. It's feet per minute. So basically, if you land, it's basically the speed at which you come down. That is basically what you see there. So that is, yeah. Electrical problem due to landing. Yeah, exactly. Well, you guys, you know what this means. If you're still up in the air, we are coming in for a landing. Definitely we are coming in for a landing. So let's head over to the showcase and set that to drone speed. Right there, we are starting the music. You won! Woohoo! Well, congratulations, buddy. Congratulations. We are starting up the music. And let's get in for the landings, my friend. Let's get in for the landings. El Rombabone coming in, followed by AJ Rawlings, Diederik right there, Aussie Gamer, Dog's Breath a little while away. I'm not sure, Dog's Breath, if we are going to if we can actually see your landing today. But here we come, my friends. Here we come. Nice landing from Elron right there. Right there. AJ coming in behind him. In the Spitfire, always very, very hard to land and take off in the Spitfire. Okay, excellent, my friend. Excellent, my friend. I will put you in the spotlight next flight. Definitely. I crashed. No! Aussie Gamer, no! How did you do that? AJ Rawlings coming in right there with the Blue Devil livery. Wheels extended. Actually, it looks really cool landing a Spitfire in Africa right there. The Africa Corps. Coming down slowly, flaps fully extended. Whoa! 20 seconds, 300 megabytes. Wow. Here we come. Right behind him. Right behind him. Nearly there. And touchdown. And this is a tail dragger. This is a tail dragger. So keep in mind, he has to keep the tail down. He has to keep the tail down. The tail wants to get up again. So yeah, great success. Exactly. And we have Diederik coming in as well. A small group today, but it's fine. It's absolutely fine. No, Aussie Gamer, I don't think that is true. I don't think that is true, man. I am sorry to hear that. Oh, you actually had to crash the desktop. Ah, ouch. Just before the landing. That is so unfortunate. Won't be landing today. Don't worry about it, my friend. Drunk Simming, don't worry about it. It was already very nice to have you guys fly along with. Look at that. Floating nicely over the runway right there. And heading off towards the parking. Well, actually, can we call it a parking? I mean, let's face it, we're in the middle of nowhere right here. I mean, yeah, it's a small, tiny airport, but tomorrow we will be taking off from this airport right here, my friends. Dog's breath still up in the air. First of all, stay for the outro. There is a new outro, so stay with that. Annika has made a new outro, so I think you guys will enjoy that. And we will be here tomorrow again, so I hope I will see you all then. My friends, have a wonderful evening, have a wonderful day, and I will see you again tomorrow for our 1 year of streaming. See you then. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye all. Look at that. I mean, the wing flex, it is so cool that it's going up and down. I feel bouncy. I feel bouncy. Anyway. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh.
Chew that goodness,
No,
baby.
no.
Oh, you know you like it. Oh, you know you like it, Tony.
I did not expect that. They moved. Yeah, one of the big five. Baganario, yes. No! Have a wonderful evening all, and I will see you again tomorrow or soon. Thank you for spending your time with me.